The Capology Facts Hold This LTV platform is a non-biased setting in which grown talk takes place. Therefore, no people under 18, and please stay out your moist ass feelings when Capo's talking this real shit. Thanks. Have a blessed day. Or hope one of these fucking nails. I got snacks in my bag. I got snacks in my bag. I don't want to brag, but these flavors you wish you had. And go without saying, already know I'm in my bag. Shopper Carrefour, acting a fool, what's up with that? Heard you had something new, what he do? Head to the bag, mess around by two. If I like it, I'm coming back. Barbecue phase 2, slid through, bought a red lemon pepper, ghost pepper, no pepper. Oh snap, all I'm saying is I got snacks in my bag. Get your bars up, I got it on me, yeah I do. Endorsement, whole team pull up in Porsche. We came a long way from them Porsche. Get your bars up and get extorted. Get your bars up, I pulled up, shot his car up.
That was electric. That was electric. That was electric.
Release the cracking, cause you'll die overseas by crip walking. Me and Capo, smart OGs, still crippin'. Stephen Hawkins. Yo! Let's go. You got 223s, 9s, Mac 10s, that flip blacks and split hats. You brought your niggas with you? Cool. I bet I light skin when I cap all the G's. Fast!
Holy in a suit, and I rap solidly, cause the past follows me. Fast, I killed him in sex. It's the last colony. You gon' learn something about a star. That's astrology. I got a gun so tall, that shit'll capology.
Mr. Hold His L is back. I'm tired of all the shenanigans. Mic check 1 2. Shit, cause I did some content earlier and nigga I had no audio, nigga. I didn't have no audio and I posted it and it wasn't there, man. I ain't had my voice and no nothing, man. I know, man. Just sheesh. Let me see where I'm at, man. Let me see if I got some. Unless somebody's in the chat to say, "Hey, yo, your audio's fine, man." If not, we gonna see on my own. See, nope. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. We are here today. Y'all saw the segment. This is a segment. Y'all saw. Let me just hit this again. Is this it right here? Is this right here? I come again. Say what? Come again. Say what? Because a lot of you motherfuckers, battle rap. We here. Like, subscribe, all that shenanigan shit. You know what I mean? Do all that for real. But the old man Capo back, right? Right there. You see that? Wait. I don't want to put that in there. You see that? I'm giving out L's to you peoples. Okay? I will try to not be so vulgar towards y'all because sometimes you can miss the message. And I know a lot of you niggas are slow. Okay? Y'all, but y'all not slow to hit that block button though. Y'all not slow to do that. But you are slow in common motherfucking sense. The people you deal with in life, they allow you to spin them because they stupid. Real motherfuckers like me, I'm not about to let you spin me. (2017) the birth of capology facts. Why? Because Smack jumped his ass up out the window and said, pray for St. Louis. I'm not from St. Louis. I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. It's still Missouri. You talk about them, you talk about us. This is legacy over here. Correct? So that's why I'm here. Then I fell back because I fell out of love with battle rap because a lot of you are liars. A lot of y'all have other niggas' bars in your mouth. Do I need to say it again? A lot of you niggas got a lot of other niggas' bars in your mouth. I've been knowing this for a very long time. Mind you, been here since 2017. We damn near a decade in. Now, if y'all remember about 2022, 21, 22, you heard all the people around me say Capo's out of love with this. We've been trying to pull them back. We try to keep them here. We need Capo, da 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 da. I haven't told them shit. Because I don't want to kill niggas' dreams. Not dreams. Well, that too. Because a lot of you motherfuckers that start battle rap. So yeah, your dreams. I didn't want to kill my brethren's love for battle rap. I wanted them to understand and watch what's going on and see it. And you know what happened? I'm like an oracle around here. Dead ass. I don't need to have the communications and have phone numbers of battle rappers to make me relevant. Or not know what the fuck I'm talking about. Or not know what human beings are. The hell? So, before we start, hit that like button, all that other stuff. Trap, I see you, man. I know. Hurry up. I was late. I was late. Snack, salute to you. You can't hear me. That's crazy. That's crazy. You can't hear me. That's crazy. Oh, see. You might want to turn your mic up. Okay. Audio. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hello. Yep. How you doing? Now I don't know you. Yep. Other side of the logo, mirror your screen. True. Blue Strike. Salute to everybody. Salute to everybody. Get your bars up, media. Yeah, salute. Your audio good. I know. I know. I checked it myself. Yeah, I made sure. I checked it because I didn't check it when I did the Mickey Facts reaction. And to be honest, I did the reaction. That's my first time listening to it. And I can't react. I'm not a fat nigga, so I can't react again with the same feel of the first time watching. But I'm gonna do it because a lot of battle rappers be faking and shit and put on an act. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. This is why I be getting blackballed in the matter of fact. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find it. Let me. Is it is it? Did I post it? I wonder if I posted it. I think I do have it though. Let me see. Let me see. Videos. No, no, no. What's that? No, no, no. That's not it either. I wonder if I don't know if I posted it or not. Let me see. Um, because I just want to put context, my bad, to what I'm about to say. Because a lot of your favorite battle rap bloggers, they know who I am. Okay, and they watch me also, right? And salute to them. But people, their perception of me is I be wildin', I be wildin', I be wildin'. I don't know if I'm gonna find this. I don't know if I'm gonna find this. I wonder if Get Your Bars Up Media posted it. Let me go look. I know. Let me see. No, he wouldn't have posted. He posted it, but I think I posted it though. All right, so Get Your Bar. I'm about to look for it. I'm not about to do none of that. So Get Your Bars Up Media went up to 15 minutes of fame years ago, right? And so as he, was explaining himself to people and telling them who he was, he mentioned my name. Okay. And they was like, Capo, you gotta chill. Right? So, because I talk crazy, right? A lot of this shit is entertainment to me. A lot of it. But if you want us to spend our hard earned money for a product that you promise us, I expect my money's worth. I explained this bullshit before. Okay? Hold on, because I gotta make sure I do it like that, because my face is cutting off in the long version. So if I go to a restaurant and I tell them, hey, I want a steak, a porterhouse, a T-bone, or um, what's the tomahawk steak, and I say I want it medium rare, and you bring it to my table, and I cut it open, and it's medium, and you as the waitress, tell me, oh, it looks good. Are you? And they see it, and they ask me, are you satisfied with this? Knowing that's not a medium rare. You don't think I should say nothing about it? You don't think do you think the waitress should argue me down about a medium rare and a medium steak? Do you think the waiter or waitress should spin me and gaslight me to make me change my mind on what I'm actually seeing here? Okay. So a bunch of you motherfucking battle rappers are a bunch of street niggas. Let's go to street shit. Mr. Street People. Mr. Street People. Let me tell you something. Let's say this is all hypothetical speaking, people. And let me give you the clear definition for you stupid niggas. Hypothetical. I want to give you word for word. What is the definition of hypothetical? Cool. Of, based on, or serving as a hypothesis. That opinion is merely hypothetical at this juncture. Okay? I'm not going to explain more. Google's your friend, and you should use it. Because I read dictionaries when there was dictionaries and encyclopedias, book form. I read those. So, hypothetically speaking, if I was selling dope and I gave you rat poisoning, and your stupid ass take the product, correct? Cool. Then you look at it, hey man, that shit wasn't right. My people ain't happy. I know the product was bad, but I'm about to spin you. What the fuck you talking about? Maybe your people got a high tolerance or something. I don't know. Maybe your people are stupid. Are you gonna accept that? Are you gonna accept that? You're gonna want your money back, correct? Because all the work you got is trash. You gonna want your money back, or you gonna want blood? You rather want your money back instead of killing somebody, because then you losing out either way. Just saying. What if I just kept on feeding you some bullshit? Let's make it simpler. Let's say I want some weed. Let's say I want that. There's no dispensaries. Let's say I want some weed. I hit my plug up. Hey, yo. I need to get a half a zip. Either or. And it's like, well, hey, I'm getting off work. I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna grab that. I'll be there in 15 minutes. Cool. 15 minutes go by. 15 minutes go by. And he ain't there. Now, you just like, shit, okay. 20 minutes go by. Now Now you pondering. Do I call this nigga? 30 minutes go by. Now you hitting the tap. Hey. Bloop, bloop, bloop. This go two ways. He can answer the phone, or he can't, or he won't. Long story short, you done waited about an hour and a half, and now you fiending. You like now you mad. You hit him up. Hey, yo, where you at, man? Hey, man, I had to do this XYZ. I'm on my way. Do you sit there and wait? No, you don't. Because you know you on some bullshit. Because you already waited an hour and a half. You already hitting up the next plug automatically. Is that more simplified for y'all? I don't like being spent. I don't like the excuses. Why I'm back? It's because y'all say a lot. In the about to be 51 years of my life, I've dealt with human beings. I see why God flooded the earth years ago, and I'm wondering why He has it, because a lot of y'all motherfuckers, money is the root of all evil, and y'all show this shit all the time. Money trumps your morals, integrity, and everything about you. So much, the people that elevated you in this culture supported you, and you let them down, and you refuse to refund money, knowing the main event didn't go down. T-top and A-verb. New Jersey Twerk and Rum Nitty didn't go down. That's another headliner, but it's not a headliner. It's up there. You know what I mean? You don't have no award in chess. Chess, you need to relax. You are the most consistent choke battle rapper in battle rap. Award don't be choking. And if he did, it might been once. Compared to you've choked more than I have fingers. You choke more than I have fingers and toes, sir. Why do you always get on the camera and pop shit like you are that, when your resume and your behaviors in battle rap has showed that is not accurate? Real people got to tell you the real truth. You can get the truth from me. I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. You can ask everyone that is connected to moi, as far as that has access to CAPO in life, and who I deal with on social media. They will tell you CAPO don't sugarcoat shit. These motherfuckers will lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all get it fucked up by the delivery. And y'all getting y'all moist ass feelings because of the delivery. If you wanted the delivery to be something acceptable for you to hear and listen, then stop trying to play me like I'm Boo Boo the Fool. Then we won't have no issues. But for right now, since y'all think I'm Boo Boo the Fool and the culture's Boo Boo the Fool, I really don't give a damn about a lot of the culture for real. The people in the culture. I have my circle and the people that I watch that keeps me in tune with battle rap. Now that y'all did a lot and try to spin a lot, I'm about to call this shit out. Okay? People will lie to you in your face. You could tell when somebody's lying to you. I've had people just lie, make up stories, and I'll be like, damn. Even people in my life that will make up a story. In their mind, they think this story is real. But I know that story is not accurate at all. I don't know these niggas. But I know when a nigga lying to me. See, yeah. I've called out a lot of shit in this battle rap shit. I have. And we gonna get to it today. Yeah, we sure is. So, my first piece of evidence, before I go here, where's that at? First of all, let me put this at the bottom here. Yeah, let that run. And then that there. What am I getting? What was I about to get? Oh, okay. Let me put this here. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna put this up right here. Well, first of all, before I start, disclaimer, copyright disclaimer. I am gonna react to certain things. I'm not. I appreciate hip hop is real and 15 minutes of fame for everything they do to give us the content. Okay, appreciate them. So I'm gonna go with that right there. That's one. I'm gonna go with that right there. That's my disclaimer for the content that I'm going to use. I'm not going to use all of it. I'm just going to use some of it. Okay. Then we definitely got to play this because there's a lot of moist gangster niggas, street niggas that like to get in their feelings. And I don't know why they get in their feelings. You could tell them they lost, they get in their feelings. So I want to play this and we can start the content.
The Capology Facts Hold This LTV platform is a non-biased setting in which grown talk takes place. Therefore, no people under 18, and please stay out your moist ass feelings when Capo's talking this real shit. Thanks. Have a blessed day. Or hope one of these fucking L's. Rah!
So people, we're going to start with this piece of content right here. Rum Nitty after the event. And we're going to talk about it. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of content up here for y'all. We about to break this down and see if the culture has a reason to complain and why do some league owners think they don't have to please the customers, the people that support the content. And I'm not going to jump. I was about to jump, but I'm not about to jump. So let's get it.
My brother.
Yeah, you're supposed to battle Torque today, man. What happened?
Another one of my brothers. There's a lot going on today. You feel me? The event?
No. Mm-mm. This is where we're gonna stop right here. Let me matter of fact, let me see. Yeah, let me put this over here because I'm gonna be switching. And this long form stream right here, the shorts and shit. I'm just trying to make sure my face is here, not halfway over here and halfway over there while I talk about this, because I'm about to switch off this screen. All right, cool. So first of all, this feels like a lie.
Here at T-Top event, man. They're supposed to no cut too.
What's up, man? Shout out to my brother T-Top, man.
Because this is why I say this. You know you about to get in front of the camera. I have no ill will towards anybody, right? I just don't like people spinning me. And so I feel spent. I'm going to sit here and show you where I feel spent at. Right? Yes, I didn't buy your event. The culture, the people that's in the culture throwing events, why should I? Why should I? I have. Not all of them, but I have. And sometimes the ones I get, I could have got from bootleg and just picked and choose which ones I wanted to see without seeing the entirety of trash production. Okay? You knew you was getting in front of this camera. You already know they're going to ask that question. And for you to, your response right here.
He got gunners, man. We're going to pop out for him. My brother.
Yeah, you're supposed to battle Torque today, man. What happened?
Another one of my brothers.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on today.
A lot going on today. Okay, cool.
You feel me? The event got here. The event ran out of time.
The event ran out of time. How did an event run out of time? Because the event or time? Which one are we going to blame here? The event, the place where the event was held, or the time? Because if you started at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, that is 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you didn't end until 10:30, 11 Central Standard Time, 11:30, 12 Eastern Standard Time, and you only had how many battles? That was promoted. How many battles that was promoted? I don't know what world we live in where we have a main event and the main event don't go down and you still don't drop the price of the pay-per-view. Wonder if I wanted to get VOD. Have you thought about that? Wonder if I wanted to wait until after everybody said what they needed to say. I'm like, oh, well, let me go cop this. It'll still be $50. The main event wasn't gonna be there. We all know that. Verb, by the way, Verb. As a old nigga that was born and raised in Missouri, the show me state, I gave you some grace because I didn't like your ass in the beginning. You was real cocky. Like it's disgusting. It's like, bro, you're not you put on, but the way Charlie Clips killed you, you just think you that cool. After a while, watching you in this battle rap culture, I ended up starting to gain some respect for you as one of those in battle rap. You was in my top 3 next to Daylight and Lux. It got to a point where, and we're both Geminis, you can't spin a Gemini. And you can't spin one like me. There's a lot of shit that you be trying to spin with these motherfuckers. And they believe it and they rock with you. I had to back away from you and what you do online. I still see it because I'm on YouTube. Your April Fool's jokes happen on April Fools. Okay? Who's you April Fooling? T-Top? The smart play was you to April Fools the people and let T-Top know you just doing that for April Fools. You'll be there. And for you to act like you use that as your excuse and your victim card, like, oh, y'all misunderstood me. I was just doing the April Fool's joke. I was really gonna be there, but since you're angry, since you talking shit, I'm gonna. That's ass, nigga. You're starting to be in a disappointment, and me represent the Midwest. Not alone the Midwest, Missouri, nigga. Is you dumb? For a nigga that like me that represent the Midwest, I agree with True Foe. Sometimes just shut the fuck up, nigga. Your traction is not your traction like you think it is. Dead ass. Your traction ain't your traction, nigga. I mean, your traction is your traction, but it ain't doing nothing. You the lowest view GOAT. You the lowest view Mount Rushmore. You the lowest view top tier. You the lowest tier veteran. You don't get millions of views like that, bro. On your battles, you had some, but the majority, no. What happened to your podcast? With the corny off of Gil's Arena. What happened to that? What happened to the white people, that the Jews or whatever you was promoting, that they saw talent in you, and you was out of battle rap? What happened to that? The things I've been seeing about you, this is all I see. Like a chihuahua. All that bark, you ain't biting shit, man. You not. You always talking about fighting and you not fighting nobody. You got security to protect you. Protect your frail ass. I don't give a fuck who co-signs the bullshit they see of you. But again, what happened to your podcast that was going to take you out of here? What happened to that? What happened to Yeezy and Veezy? Easy and Veezy. What happened to all that? What happened to all the shit you see? What happened to the 14 acres? Tell me that. Excuse me? You're starting to be a cancer to yourself and to battle rap. Me being a man with morals integrity trumps me being a Gemini. Now, if you piss me off enough, then I will tap into the Gemini side and destroy you. That's that. I ain't gonna sit here and lie and talk about wolfies. The fuck we talking about? You are the reason, part of the reason why this event failed. And then you get online and brag about it like your God got you. God don't like you like that. You think he likes your behavior? You dumb. Just like a lot of these Christians out here that they think because let me do this and I can just pray for it. But after a while, God don't listen to what you're talking about if you're not willing to fix it. So I'm tired of motherfuckers like you using God like you are godly. Understand that? Sometimes we have to grow the fuck up and look at ourselves and like, what are we doing here? Now, they can say, CAPO, you being a hypocrite. Because what we see online with you, you be wildin'. Yes, I be wildin'. It's entertainment for me. But if you play with me and try to bring harm to moi, what you see on the internet has nothing compared to what's real life. I ain't trying to glorify what I used to do at all. I'm trying to make y'all understand, like, sometimes we gotta grow the fuck up. Ego will kill you. Money will kill you. And if you don't have the knowledge of how to play this game for real, you're gonna fail. Verb. Just shut the fuck up, man. You're irrelevant in battle rap now. It's the second time you did a no-show. Second time you fucked up an event. You didn't do that to Easy. You didn't clown him because you didn't show up and his event fucked up. You didn't do none of that. Do y'all know y'all both labeled the corniest niggas in battle rap right now? You're a disappointment to me, Missouri, the Midwest. You can't hang your hat on being the leader of the Midwest movement. Sometimes we gotta get off of shit that made us relevant and ask ourselves, what the fuck am I doing now? And what am I doing to elevate this culture? You ain't doing that shit. Okay? You have burnt too many bridges. What are you gonna do now? Your music ain't popping like that. Yo, battle raps ain't popping like that. Do I need to show the proof? Don't make me show the proof. I don't have to show the proof because the culture knows. You better get views like that. Okay? So you need to pipe that shit down. A real nigga's talking to you. I'm a Gemini as well. The 8th. You can't spin me, brother. But with that said.
Man. But I want all the people to know, and I'm gonna keep it real. I just kind of felt like
I hate when motherfuckers say I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I ain't gonna lie. When motherfuckers leave with words like that, my antennas are already up. Like, oh, what you about to say? Let's see if you make this believable.
But the time we had left, I was really one of the main ones that just pulled the plug on it. I'm gonna keep it real.
The time we had left. What time did you have? There was only like 2-3 battles. So it took 3, 4, 5. I know how to count. I just want the stupid niggas back there to count with me. You know what I mean? Where's the other camera? Okay. It started at 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11:30, 12. So 9.5, 10 hours for 2-3 battles. 3 battles. What time did you? Oh, the time that the intermissions took between battles? The time that Tati sat up there for about an hour and a half, trying to prolong y'all. This is what happens when you have someone like Andreas Burris running the production. Yep. Instead of Avo. Yep. That's a fact. Because at least Avo watches the chat. And if Avo sees anything in the chat that people are talking about, complaining about as far as production, he tends to get it taken care of. Instead of Anderson Burris taking time to shoot a verb about no showing, why didn't Anderson Burris take shots at everybody else that didn't battle? Why did Anderson Burris, whatever the fuck, take his time doing all that instead of worrying about the production and how it's going to be presented to the fans and the supporters? Can you explain that? You can't. Low budget. Y'all don't know how to be professional. Y'all say y'all professional, but your professionalism shows in the production and the product that you gave us. I don't think y'all know business like that. I know y'all don't know business like that. Let's go. Keep going. Mm-hmm.
No, you know what I'm saying? Bro, he pulled up ready, he was here, you feel me? He's still in the building, you feel me?
You enunciate he's still in the building right now. You're lying to us right now.
Timing was fucked up right now, you feel me?
Yeah. Everybody's
I apologize.
What you mean the timing's fucked up? What was it? What timing was fucked up about this not going down? What timing? Tell me what timing. You're not. Because you're lying. You're trying to spin the shit. But it's all good.
Fans, you know, I'm for the people. Yeah.
When you're lying to us, you're not for the people. When you're making excuses to the people, you're not for the people. When you don't have a straight answer, the truth, you're not for the people. You're for covering up for yourself, New Jersey Twerk, and the whole production and the people that put this on. Okay? Don't do that.
I'm for the culture, you feel me? Apologize to y'all for it not going down, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. Can you and him get rescheduled? You and Twerk? Part two?
Give y'all what y'all deserve, you feel me?
Yeah.
People deserve the battle to happen on Saturday. Do you? So y'all think y'all about to get more money out the culture if y'all rebook this? That don't even make any sense. That's like me going to McDonald's asking for a Big Mac meal, large, with a Sprite, and they give me something else that's not that. And then I take it in with like, hey, I ordered a Big Mac. Y'all gave me y'all new shit that y'all have. And y'all gave me an orange soda, not a Sprite. And she be like, oh, okay, let me take care of that for you. And she started going to the register and ringing some more shit up and be like, hey, it's $10.12. $10.12 for what? For the Big Mac meal. No, I already ordered it. Y'all fucked up my order, and you need to give me my order that I paid for. Do you understand what I'm saying to y'all? Or no? Because
Which platform is it still going down on T-Top League still? Or?
Oh, yeah, we're gonna take wherever it's at.
that question is wild. Where it's going to happen at? Either it's going to be on T-Top's League still. It should be on T-Top's League. What you think? You think Smack is about to pick this up? He ain't about to do that. This league is one of the people he was talking about niggas going over to leagues like this and doing it for the love and for the low bread, and then go to him and ask for the top tier bread. Just because he was there don't mean shit. He was talking about y'all.
Yeah. Because it's was 5 cancellations today, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was just all bad all around. You feel me? And then when I got to the building and in the bar and shit.
Yo, Smack. Respectfully, you had a whole lot to say in them interviews. Are you going to address this? T-Top's your man. Aren't y'all the one that spent T-Top too? You remember the whole Hitman thing? Yeah, you know, the whole strike thing. Don't let me get in my bag, man. The whole strike thing. Who's the first one to renege on his brethren? The battle rappers, the artists. T-Top. That he allowed them to show them some paperwork of numbers. So he can be the mouthpiece of, let's get off strike, come back. We fucked up. We listening to Hitman. Knowing that damn well. Back then, we know what money you was bringing in. We know that. We don't know what you're bringing in now with your app. I can try to do some digging and find out. But that's the one thing on my mind. What are y'all really making from the app? Because y'all said there's no money. Right? Cool. This is 2025, 2026. You made that statement. I remember back in the day when y'all didn't even do pay-per-views. Who's doing pay-per-views? King of the Dot. Oh, aren't you? You say y'all the innovators. Y'all didn't innovate that. Cool. Y'all didn't innovate battle rap. Just saying. And the battle rappers back then kind of made your name and your URL. Just saying. They had big contributors to that. I remember back then when you started doing pay-per-views and y'all started getting it together, y'all was moving. Y'all was putting up big events out your own pockets. Y'all had investors and everything. There was no caffeine, none of that. Y'all was making y'all money. Y'all was making y'all money. Because we know pay-per-view was either $50 all the way up to like $70. Depending what it was. A lot of people got that. Don't do that. There's a lot of people in the building. 1,500. Might have been, there's more than 1,000. Okay. Majority of that was about $115, $120 a ticket. Cool. That's just floor. We ain't talking about stage and VIP, which those are like $350 to $500. There's a lot of people on that stage. There's a lot of people in VIP. What I seen when I went to Gnome 9. So don't play with me. You can't spin shit. Y'all are trying to keep the narrative so y'all can stay rich. Y'all say y'all was rich. Why are y'all rich, the promoter, and the artist ain't rich? Can y'all explain that? Y'all can't. Y'all think we boo-boo the fool. Well, you right. You got a lot of people that's boo-boo the fools that you could tell them anything and they will believe it. Meanwhile, the less percentage of me, myself, and other people, y'all tend to block us so y'all don't hear us. Cool. You still gonna get this work though. Go ahead, Ron.
They talk about we only got the amount of time. I'm just like, man, just we deserve. I mean, no trip like we, the culture, hot.
Yeah.
So, ain't nothing wrong with making sure you doing shit the right way.
Yeah.
Sometimes you might gotta go back to the drawing board or just take a little bit more time.
Yeah.
So that means you got to go back to the drawing board to book a battle that we already seen. We already seen y'all. Like, this is not one of those exciting matches. We would like to see the rematch, but this is not one of those battles we like we dire to see. Y'all remember that as mine.
Some days, Also, see you and Jay Mills been going back and forth, man. Just drop y'all diss songs, man. How you feel about that, man?
I mean, I think that, man, I think it's dope for the culture. It's fun, you feel me? I like it. I mean, I ain't never really, because obviously it ain't no real product before, but I ain't never really did no diss.
And this is what I meant by this. This is what I meant. This is what I meant. This is what I meant. Hey, BA, this is what I meant on your channel. That I don't know if he can handle diss tracks against Jay Mills and Mickey Fax. He said it right here. He said it right here. Perfect example. He's never done this before. Cool. It was fun.
I mean, I ain't never really, because obviously it ain't no real product before, but I ain't never really did no diss track type shit, you feel me? I know I can rap on beat, you feel me? But I usually don't punch on beat. I usually don't even do shit like that, so you feel me? It was fun for me.
He usually don't punch on beat. You did good, bro. You did good with that. When you punched on beat, you did good.
To step out my little comfort zone and shit.
Fire.
See how the fans took to it, and you know what I mean? I think it's dope, man. Appreciate all the fans for following and subscribing and shit. That's dope.
It's fire.
That's dope as fuck to see, like, you know what I mean? Definitely motivated, like, motherfucker.
I see your views, what, 50K almost?
Yeah, I think I had 900 subscribers when I dropped.
Rum Nitty. That's because you don't promote your channel. That's because you don't really do anything on your channel like that. So you're gonna tell me that Jay Mills helped your channel grow? I should never think about shit like that. This should be off your hard work. And you are a fan favorite. You are the alien. Your name is cemented in battle rap history. Your name holds more weight than Jay Mills in battle rap, sir. What are we doing here? I bet you when people clip shit, they'll miss that one. Yep, they're going to say Capo's a hater, but they do miss shit like what I just said. Cool.
That's why I'm so kind of like, wow.
It's fire.
Yeah.
How would you rate Jay Mills diss track to you?
Dope, man.
Cool. That's enough of that. All right. So let me get back to big screen right here. While I adjust the next thing coming up. Oh, no. I was about to do something stupid, people. That's crazy. But I caught myself. All right. No. Wrong thing. I need to share my screen. This one right here. Oh, no. I didn't mean to do that one. Yep, because I found something else. I found something else. Yep. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to see that right now because I just found it. But it is what it is. There it is right here. That's what we need to look at right here. Yep. That's what we need to look at right here. So, when we speak words. When we're telling the truth, there's a way you know it comes off. When you're lying, it's another way it comes off. So I seen that T-Top did this interview. Then he was in Spaces speaking about it again. Shout out to Hip Hop is Real. Go subscribe to them over there. Hit that like button. I'm only using this to see what he says in here and then turn around and see what he says in the Spaces. Because I want to see if they match up. Because when you lie, you're not consistent. When you tell the truth, it always the same repetitive thing that you say. Okay, let's get it.
The final, you know, it's over. It's done.
It's over.
And you know, T-Top right now, you know, it's online. They going crazy, man.
Yeah, they are.
They going a little crazy, you know. In the building is never how it is on the internet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, you know, you had a lot of cancellations, so, you know, they're going crazy about that and everything like that.
Yeah.
In the building, I got to say,
It was a movie.
it was amazing. You know what I'm saying? As far as, like, just how many people showed out to support.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
The
they
line
had-
around
they
the
had a
corner,
great time, man.
everybody had a good time. The brotherly love. You know what I'm saying? Like I
That's so
said.
dope, man. I'm so honored, bro. You know, losing all the battles is disheartening. You know, put a lot of time and effort. Yes, sir. Time and effort and money and energy
Right.
behind this card.
You know, salute to, you know, those that were able to make it. You know what I'm saying? You gave some opportunities to some of your new guys to start off the night. You know, Kai, my other man,
Got sick pick. They got
Sick
crazy.
Pick, you know what I'm saying? New guys I've never seen before.
Yeah.
They did very good on the big stage, you know?
Yeah. Shout out to those guys, man. Shout out my dog Sick Pick. Shout out my dog Kai. I appreciate y'all pulling up. Appreciate y'all crazy, man. I had a $50 bet on that battle, so I gotta go watch the tapes and see if I won or if I lost. I'm on y'all ass, you know what I'm saying? Great, man. We got it fate yesterday, bro. It was just there was so many good moments for this weekend. And it was, you know, with the cancellation, it equaled out to pretty low lows, you know. So,
Right.
So, like you said, in the building, everybody was excited, bro. Hype from start to finish. It was great energy, smiles, laughing,
Right.
cheering. And online, you know, they do what they do online. You know what I'm saying? Which is, I'm not saying they're wrong.
Yeah.
They do what they do online.
Nope. This is where I'm gonna stop right here. I heard enough of the bullshit. Nigga, are you dumb? What? We're gonna break this down right here. Yeah, I'm mad. I'm getting mad.
Salute to, you know, those that were able to make it.
I'm getting mad.
You know, losing all the battles is this one.
Nope. But let's start from here.
Showed out to support.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
The
they
line
had-
around
they
the
had a
corner,
great time, man.
everybody
Hold
had a
on.
good time about that and everything like that.
Yeah.
In the building, I gotta say,
It was a movie.
it was amazing.
Y'all niggas gotta stop saying this movie shit. What was a movie in the building? What about the people that was watching on pay-per-view? We didn't get a movie. We didn't get no such thing. What are you talking about? That's gaslighting right there. That's what that's called. Yeah, y'all had fun in the building because y'all was drunk, high. Y'all, people that goes to big events that everybody's there, they sit there in the corner talking and running their mouth because they drunk and high. They ain't paying attention to battle rap. Are you stupid?
You know what I'm saying? As far as like just how many people showed out to support.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
The
they
line around the
had a
corner,
great time, man.
everybody had a good time. The brotherly love. You know.
Cool. Y'all had a great time in the building. Cool. What about the people that was watching the pay-per-view that paid their money? I didn't watch an event. What? I said it. I didn't watch it. I didn't want to see a part 2 of Rum Nitty and Twerk. Didn't want to see that. Verb and T-Top, I didn't want to see that either. This is an event I did not want to see. But when you try to lie to the culture, I'm part of this culture, man. I'm part of this the real culture. The ones that's not gonna sit here and believe the bullshit that's coming out your mouth, Yogi Bear. You're Yogi Bear. You cooked your rocks on a campfire, nigga. Oh, Yogi. You a Yogi Bear, nigga. Stop playing me.
Like I said.
Dope, man. I'm so honored, bro.
What are you honored about? What are you honored about? You honored that you had a half-ass, lackluster, stupid-ass, full of cancellation event, and you still charge $50 for the pay-per-view, knowing your main event ain't the main event. It's not gonna happen. You had investors. You got your money, so you don't care. And then you're gonna repackage the work and try to sell it later.
Losing all the battles is disheartening. Put a lot of time.
Is it?
Yes, sir. Time and effort and money and energy.
Right.
Behind this card.
This is why I didn't do. This is why I didn't. This. So, this is how life works. I wanted to put on an event, right? And knowing how battle rappers are iffy, the world stopped me from doing that. The universe stopped me from doing that. And I am glad and happy because I did a virtual event. And that pissed me off because the main event did a no-show. And it was a tournament. And it was the finals. And he no-showed. I was mad as fuck. So, I'm glad I didn't get into this bullshit. Because y'all niggas would have pissed me off. And you're not going to play with me and my time and my money. One of the two, at least. Shit. But both, you got me fucked up.
Salute to, those that were able to make it. You know what I'm saying? You gave some opportunities to some of your new guys to start off the night. Kai, my other man,
Sick Pick. They got
Sick Pick, you know what I'm saying?
Don't care. Don't care. That's not, we don't care. That's not on the fly.
So I gotta go watch the tapes and see if I won or if I lost. I'm on y'all ass, you know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute, say that again.
Dog Kai, I appreciate y'all pulling up, appreciate y'all getting crazy, man.
I
had a $50 bet on that battle, so I got
you had a $50 bet on that battle. And then what?
I go watch the tapes and see if I won or if I lost. I'm on y'all ass, you know what I'm saying?
You on their ass so you get your $50 on the bet? You're worried about that, but you ain't worried about the $50 that people pay for your pay-per-view. But I heard you try to spin it. I heard you and Calico, and that's up next, trying to spin y'all little shit. So I'm about to see if your words add up to those words in spaces, sir. We are. Because I don't like being spent. You ain't playing with the culture like that. Culture bigger than y'all. It sure is.
Great, man. B Gotti fit yesterday, bro. It was just it was so many good moments for this weekend.
What good moments?
And it was, with the cancellation that equaled out to pretty low lows, So,
right.
So,
what you say? The cancellations?
Excited, bro, So,
right.
And it was, with the cancellation that equaled out to pretty low lows, So,
right.
I don't know how we got there at that point.
Great, man. B Gotti fit yesterday, bro. It was just it was so many good moments.
So many good moments. He said it's so many good moments. And then he is sitting here trying to think. You see where his eyes are right now. He's sitting here trying to think. There's so many good moments, and then he transitions to what?
For this weekend, and it was, with the cancellation that equaled out to pretty low lows, So,
right.
So, like you say, in the building, everybody was excited, bro. Hype from start to finish. It was great energy, smiles, laughing.
Right.
That's because they was high and drunk and they had other people that was there to entertain them while y'all took all goddamn day for 3 battles. Go ahead.
Cheering. And online, you know, they do what they do online. You know what I'm saying? Which is, I'm not saying they're wrong.
Yeah.
So whatever I say online right now, you're saying that it's not wrong. Okay, why you block BA? Why you block Get Your Bars Up Media, sir? Why you block them? Because he got on your post that you had on Twitter saying Rum Nitty and Twerk are next. He said something to you and you blocked him. So whatever they say online, say that again.
Great energy, smiles, laughing, cheering.
Lie to us again. Do it.
Which is,
do it. Lie again, nigga.
Well, with you know, 4 cancellations.
No, say it again.
I'm not gonna lie.
I was.
This event, like, on event of the year, card of the year, things like that.
Hold up.
Do what they do online. You know
What?
Everybody was excited, bro. Hype from start to finish. It was great energy, smiles, laughing, cheering.
Yeah. All that.
And online, you know, they do.
Online, you know what they do online.
Which is, I'm not saying.
You're not saying that they're wrong. Cool. Why you block Get Your Bars Up Media, nigga? One of the most genuine, nicest guy that gonna talk to you like I talk to you. Are you dumb? Huh? So that was a lie. Cool. Keep lying.
You know, 4 cancellations. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. This event, like, on paper, event of the year, card of the year, things like that. You know what I'm saying? And to lose all those battles last minute the way you did. Can you kind of like
why would y'all think this was the card of the year? Are y'all dumb? This ain't the card of the year. This wasn't the card of the year. You got A-Verb and T-Top. Nobody was excited for that shit. Huh? We already knew that wasn't going down. That nigga spent you for some money. Y'all stupid? Obviously. Jesus fucking Christ, people.
As far as, you know, we know what happened with Verb, with that. But as far as, like, Tay-Rock, is he okay? What's up with that? What can you speak? What can you say?
You don't want me to, you know what I'm saying? Let's he say something about it, but he had a medical condition that was serious. He went to the emergency room. They had to take.
Wait a minute. Say that again.
Can you kind of like, as far as, you know, we know what happened with Verb.
Why did you take that long? And you got that look on your face, and you got that crust on your nose. Why did you do that? It's hard to lie, ain't it? It's really difficult to lie and make excuses. It's really difficult. I know, brother. I pray for you.
With that, but as far as like Tay-Rock, is he okay? What's up with that? What can you speak? What can you say?
You don't want me to, you know what I'm saying? Let's he say something about it, but he had a medical condition that was serious. He went to the emergency room. They had to take care of. Not no crazy shit. That's that.
Yeah, but it was just a medical.
Yeah. Yes.
He was dealing with something serious.
Yes. Y'all know Tay-Rock ain't no back out guy.
Never. No, he's not.
So he been battling this for 20-something years and they ain't back out yet. So
yeah, that's why I'm not gonna punch on him.
Healthy, a speedy recovery, like speedy. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog.
So
beyond battle rap. You know what I'm saying?
So, oh my God. Okay. All right. Wait. I'm trying to pull something up. I think things are being slow. Let me pull something up real quick. I want to see something. I want to see something. Okay. 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 What's today? The 7th. Today's a Tuesday. So Saturday was this the 4th. Okay. 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 That's 24 hours, 12, 22 hours. Okay, wait. I apologize to all the fans that see me this weekend. I apologize to Osolo and to Busy for not being there to complete the objective this weekend. Thank you to everybody that checked on me. Love y'all. I'm down to complete the objective whenever y'all are. Okay. So on Twitter, his presence on Twitter, April 3rd, he is on Twitter. April 4th and 5th, he wasn't on Twitter. And I read his tweet to that. I saw Osolo respond to, and but for Tay Rock, he don't be doing this for real. But it's just something that is really suspicious, and I think everybody has a hand, a little part in it, trying to keep the peace and cover shit up. Just be honest and stop lying. You know, the more you lie, the more the conspiracy theories, the more people going to dive into the situation, and y'all gonna be on defense mode, and y'all gonna forget y'all lies. But we're gonna end tonight. We're gonna figure this out.
I love his wife. And you know, sometimes
you love whose wife?
And you know, sometimes I love his wife. And you know,
you talking about Tay Rock? Tay Rock married?
Sometimes I might get the short end of the stick. You feel me?
Right.
No, it's not his fault. You know what I'm saying? A-Ward, it's not his fault.
Yeah. What's up with him? Like that you can speak on. I don't want
I don't even know what I can say. So, like, you know what I mean? Like,
well, I'm saying, was he dealing with?
The truth. That's what you can say. It's the truth. Okay? If the truth was he had a life emergency, it's the truth. You don't got to expound on it. But when you give an excuse or explanation, and there are people online saying otherwise, it's like, what do you believe? And then people start going to do research. Okay? But I'm just going to go by your words. Hence, come again and say what?
No, I'm saying, was he dealing with like
I don't know,
personal shit as well?
Personal shit as well.
He just lied. He just lied. It's either he's lying or he's trying to figure out what to say because he don't want to go in depth of why A-Ward canceled out. I don't knock A-Ward for canceling because he gave a few days before the event time, and we're gonna hear him say when this was. But the way he's responded to this, watch.
Well, I'm saying, was he dealing with?
I ain't yelling at you.
No, I'm saying, was he dealing?
Just
with
saying,
personal shit as well.
Personal
shit as well. Personal shit as well. You say as well, like you said something different from personal shit. Okay, cool. Go ahead.
And clips. And I'm only saying those people that weren't here.
Yes,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Clips. Clips is dealing with personal stuff too.
Okay.
It gets to a point, right? If you demand an excuse why they're not showing up for your event, the people that paid money for this event would like to hear the excuse. And for you to downplay it as personal shit, how do we know? How do we know that? You gotta follow every person in battle rap to be in tune with everything and weed out the bullshit.
How do you navigate that? Being a battler and understanding, because the personal things happen to everybody, but you obviously got your league owner hat on. And all this. How do you navigate that? Being that these are your peers, but also people you're contracting. Like
these are your dogs. These are your friends. We'll pull up when. What did he say? We pull up for him. That's my dog. That's my bro. That's my brother.
It's conflicting? Okay.
No, answer the question, nigga. Answer the question. Answer the question.
How do you navigate that? Being a battler and understanding, because the personal things happen to everybody, but you obviously got your league owner hat on. And all this. How do you navigate that? Being that these are your peers, but also people you're contracting. Like
it's also business as well. It's conflicting? Okay.
I mean, you know.
No. Interviewer. Don't put words in this nigga's mouth. Don't give him an escape. Please don't do this. Stop it. The nigga don't even. You asked him a simple question. Obviously, he don't know how to answer it because he's about to contradict himself. We're not going to do this. I know you're not going to do this in his face. I understand that. Politically correct and all that. Cool. Respectfully, that's how y'all get these interviews. But as soon as y'all do what I do, or what Caps do, or what a Piper Boy, or what whoever blogger there is with a voice, start talking crazy to you, don't play with me. Don't play with
me. We not only co-workers, you know, a lot of these guys we have bond with and friends with, cool with, and
this is why I don't hire friends. This is why I don't hire friends. When I get into a management position, I run shit, and I try to put some friends on. You gotta watch them more than you gotta watch somebody that you don't know. I have had some friends, some so-called friends, burn me. But in hindsight, were they really friends of mine? No. They wasn't. And that's my stupidity for even calling them friends. Or explaining them as they're my friends. You feel me? I've real friends. I've hired one real friend. He never screwed me over. So no, we not. I'm not accepting that.
You know what I guess is the remedy, because you know I guess there's a lot of fans that how do you, I guess, remedy it? What's the solution?
Or gonna put the battles are just like canceled.
How do you, I guess, remedy it? What's the solution?
So so none of the battles are just like canceled. Like the battles were all postponed. So I'm gonna do another card. Gonna put the 5 battles on the card,
including you and Verb.
Oh, 4. My bad.
Okay.
Oh, but 5 because I'm gonna be on the. So you gotta find me no opponent.
Okay.
Yeah, so I definitely gotta leave.
Got you.
For the career. So yeah, I'm gonna make sure all 5 happen, excluding Verb, bitch ass.
And that's all together done. You're never doing business.
Cap. If Verb put out that was April Fool's, and you want to put up all the battles except for you and Verb, and you have to find you another opponent because you have to battle to show out for the crib. Cap. No pun included. I'm CAPO. Capology facts. So it's wordplay. I'm Capology fact, CAPO. You feel me? And now I might as well just put Capology as far as pulling out Cap. Never want to be associated with that. But today, you're capping.
Yeah.
Fuck him. But Solo was there, correct? Okay. Tay-Rock wasn't there. A-Ward wasn't there. Charlie Clips wasn't there. But I hear of those names they was doing something else. Okay. Then you have Rum Nitty and New Jersey Twerk in the building and no battle. And people had to wait for an hour and a half to wait for you to say, hey, between when you post it on Twitter, Twerk and Nitty is up next, to an hour and a half later, talking about a time, and we're going to cut the stream. You got your, man, come on, man.
Talk about that.
I got you.
Yeah, but I'm gonna make it up. I'm gonna do it over. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna offer to the fans who came out or got a big lead yet, but I'm gonna say I'm gonna talk to them.
Wait a minute. Wait. Whoa. You out your rapping? Are you dumb, nigga? Wait. What you say?
I don't know exactly what.
Wait, no. Wait.
But yeah, I don't wanna talk about that.
I got you.
Yeah, but I'm gonna make it up. I'm gonna do it over. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna offer to the fans who came out or got a big review yet, but I'm gonna say I'm gonna talk to the team. We're gonna figure it out.
You don't know what you're gonna offer the fans that came out and the pay-per-view, and you have to talk to the team for that. Aren't you the owner? You don't need a team to make a decision for the boss. That's one. When you started this interview, sir, y'all had a blast in the building. You didn't say nobody complained. You said it was a movie. You said everybody had a good time in the building. What do you need to give the people in the building for? Okay. Yeah, you digging yourself a deeper hole, bro. Capo's back.
I mean, that's what. You know, it's my first time going through this league.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And you had none but successful events.
Yeah.
And we appreciate you having successful events. We appreciate that. But you know how this culture goes. URL got it. King of the Dot got it. RBE got it. You, John got it. Everybody's got it, bro.
I'll keep it a big. I can't even say that. I want to say this was successful, but I can't. No, bro.
You think it's successful? That is the crazy delusional part to you, T-Top. You really deep down in your heart and soul think it was a successful event. Why? One, people in the building, it was a movie and everybody had a good time. Two, you still got paid. And I'm sure all the battle rappers got paid still. Is you dumb? Do you think when you drop these battles, you about to hit the green? I'll let you ponder that.
I want to, but they wasn't there. Yeah. They don't know.
And they're not accept that.
What?
It's not. I see the vibes already. I see the tweets.
What?
I see how they going crazy.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep it a big. I can't even say that. I want to say this was successful, but I can't.
Oh, you had it, nigga. You think this event was successful? And this is what you want us to keep on buying this content? If you had all your events has been successful, and then you get to an event where the majority of your battles didn't happen, and because you base what happened in the building is successful, you as dumb as what I think you are.
Want to, but they wasn't there. Yeah. They don't know.
And they're not going to accept that.
What?
It's not. I see the vibes already. I see the tweets.
What?
I see how they go.
Let me rephrase this. I didn't think you was this dumb.
Crazy on Twitter right now.
I'm not about to say that. So I don't even want to say that. But
you said it.
Was I made sure I gave him 6 battles or 5 battles.
Right, the surprise battle for Luther J too.
And Young L. I had that battle. The guys
are nobody gives a fuck about that.
Stays and Mel, man. I wanted them to.
Right. And then Cino Savvy and
hey, he got done. Shout out Cino Savvy. The tournament, he took a lot of backlash. He took shit.
All right, cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Cool. This what we doing. That's what's up. Another nigga trying to lie. It's ridiculous to me. But if that's what you got to do, I understand it, man. I guess I understand it. Trying to save face. It is what it is. Feel me? Let me see here. Cool. Now let's see what you said on Spaces. Let's see. I'm gonna speed it up, people, because I'm not gonna be here all night. Let me see here. I clicked the wrong thing. I'm gonna put it on 2. There we go.
A lot of battles did not go down. I want to apologize to everybody who came out to see these battles. I want to apologize to everybody who paid for a pay-per-view to see these battles. A lot of things everything was beyond my control. And it just started, we were trying to put out.
Wait. Is it on here? Let me see. Hold on.
One fire and 3 more pop up. You know what I'm saying? So it was one of those situations. I never ever think
I'm gonna say this now. I think you're full of shit. Okay, because I heard something. I don't know if it's in this one. I know I didn't miss it in that one. It might be in this one. You said you knew 2 to 3 days before the event that these battles were happening. So why didn't you come out then? Why did you not say anything until after the event? Because you didn't want to drop that $50. And then you try to blame the culture. The audacity of you, nigga. Y'all got me fucked up. Nah, I'm about to be in my bag. Yeah.
Waited to tell y'all anything. You know what I'm saying? The day that Verb was, playing his games, and the day I got word of A Ward, I'll let y'all know as soon as possible. Same day, same time, I get the blog.
This is the one this is it right here. You start off with, when I knew it was me, A-Verb wasn't going down, I went ahead and A-Ward backed out. I automatically told y'all. Cool. That's what you said. Let's hear it again. Let's hear it again for the people.
I never ever want y'all to think I waited to tell y'all anything. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. Let me slow it down though. Let me slow it down. Playback speed. I'll slow it down a little bit.
That ever want y'all to think I waited to tell y'all anything. You know what I'm saying? The day that Verb, playing his games, and the day I got word of A Ward, I'll let y'all know as soon as possible. Same day.
Cool. You let us know as soon as possible when A-Verb was playing his little game and A Ward had to back out. You told us immediately. Cool. Why didn't you do that with the rest of them? Oh, I must have jumped really quick. I did jump. I'm sorry, people.
Same time, I get the blog. So that's those 2 situations. Tay-Rock, he had a medical situation for like 2 days. From being honest, it was probably like Thursday or Fridays when it was getting bad. And I'm on the FaceTime with him, so I see what's going on. I'm with him on the phone with him for 2 days. We fighting, try to get him here. He's going to. He had a medical situation for like games, and the day I got word of A Ward, I'll let y'all know as soon as possible. Same day, same time, cool. Blog. So that's those 2 situations. Tay-Rock, he had a medical situation for like 2 days. From being honest, it was probably like Thursday or Fridays when it was getting bad. And I'm on the FaceTime with him, so I see what's going on. I'm with him on the phone with him for 2 days. We fighting, trying to, he's going to the hospital. He's going to Walgreens to take care of medication. I'm screenshotting shit. Yo, bro, get this one. And, he's doing it. He's fighting to be there for y'all, man. That's just what Tay-Rock is. That's just who he is. That's just rock, man. He wanted to be there so bad, man. And I wanted him to be there as well, but he had to get himself together. And that's nobody's fault. It's not even Tay-Rock's fault. Let's go next. Charlie Clips. Let's go. Yeah, Tay-Rock and Clips is who I announced on stage. All right, so and Solo was in the building. Anderson in the building the whole time, filming and working his ass off for 2 days straight, ready to rap against Clips. Clips had 2 deaths in the family, and I found that out Wednesday. So Wednesday I found out they had death in the family.
So on Wednesday, you found out there was a death in the family. That's what your mouth just said. Come again and say what, nigga? That's what your mouth just said. So why didn't you automatically get on the internet and say, hey, Charlie Clips and Anderson Burris is not going down? I didn't give a fuck about that battle. it is what it is. But promotional wise, branding wise, all that shit you was doing to promote this shit, my homeboy that you blocked, BA for real 100, get your bars up media, purchase your stupid event. He did. He asked you a question on the post you told everybody Brum Nitty and Twerk was about to go down. Hour and a half later, stream ended. Asked the question. You blocked them. The internet does what the internet do. I'm not going to tell them they're wrong. You contradicting yourself. Yep. You are. Keep going, sir. Keep going with the bullshit.
And I found that out. Wednesday. So Wednesday I found out they had death in the family. And
I will look. I'll give the Tay Rock the pass. I gave Tay Rock the passing award, even though I don't know who's lying. They're really not doing anything. It looks like because Tay Rock was off of Twitter for a couple of days, but then he resumed back in posting on Twitter again. So he's well enough to do what he's doing right now. I don't see A-Ward as much. I can go and probably look at A-Ward's post or something. But there are rumors A-Ward was out getting a bag somewhere else. You know what I mean? There's just rumors. There's all these rumors that's going around. And a lot of the rumors are true. Yeah, I don't know who y'all playing with. But me saying that, you said Tay Rock Health Hospital, A-Ward personal. You get the clips, death in the family. You came out with A-Ward as soon as possible with Avert. Personal issue sounds like a personal issue. Death in the family ranks higher than a personal issue. And don't you think you, sir, should have came out and said that? Because you said.
And I found that out Wednesday. So
these are not my words. These are your words. I'm just here to decipher those. If it's bullshit or not. That's why the segment is called Come Again, Say What?
Wednesday I found out they had death in the family, and I only knew that because he missed his flight, so I didn't know what was going on. I wanted to make sure he was okay. And he told me he just want to get his mind right for a couple of days, give him a day or two to figure it out. You know what I mean? So
a day or two. So he found out Wednesday. A day would be Thursday. A day or two would be Friday. Events on Saturday. Clips. If this was that, you, sir, shouldn't have said, let me give me a couple of days to think on it if I'm going to make it or not. You should have said, I've had a death in the family. I'm not showing up, bro. Here's your deposit back. You made sure, T-Top, to make sure you told the people A backed out because of personal issues, and he sent his deposit back. You made sure you said that there. But when it comes to everybody else, you're a little iffy with the information, bro. You can't blame me for how you sound. You can't.
From there and I'm getting new flights, and like nobody's telling me that it's over. We're still trying to fight to get y'all these matchups, and we're still trying to fight to get people in the building. At the day of the event that they were definitely not going to be able to make it, both of them. Found out it might have been like an hour or so, maybe 2 hours until I told people, because I'm still putting out fires.
What?
You know what I mean? So the whole 2 days we was in communication, and I'm trying to get them there and I'm getting new flights, and like nobody's telling me that it's over. We're still trying to fight to get y'all these matchups, and we're still trying to fight to get people in the building. I didn't know until the day of the event that they were definitely not going to be able to make it, both of them. Found out it might have been like an hour.
The day of the battle, which is Friday. As a businessman, T-Top, you were so thirsty to have clips there. You should have made the boss call. Yo, just send me the deposit back.
Or so, maybe 2 hours until I told people.
Just send me the deposit back. We'll do this another day. Focus on your family and handle that first. Don't worry about this over here. That's what you should have said. Did he give you your money back? You didn't mention it. But you made sure you mentioned AWAR sending money back. Play with somebody that is stupid. I'm not that.
Still putting out fires. Still gotta make sure I get some matchup. Still gotta make sure the people that are there are getting on stage. The people that everything that it takes on anyway. And I was hurt, man. I was sick. Yeah, I was really sick, y'all.
You was really sick?
Shit just didn't go down, though. It didn't go down.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true, T-Top. You wasn't really sick, T-Top, because you just said this was a successful event. You didn't want to say that because you didn't want the online community to kill you and roast your stupid ass for saying some blasphemy shit like that. Stop playing with me, my nigga. You were sick? How sick were you? How sick were you? Like, what kind of sick? What type of sick were you? Because these words right here and the words you said in your last interview, you feel like it's a successful event because it was a movie and everybody in the building had a great time. Oh, nigga, you got your rubber head ass mind.
People putting time up to be there, take off work. The people at home couldn't make it. Niggas got bills and life is expensive, and people got rent and jobs, so everybody can't make it. So even the people at home, like y'all, just as important to me. And I don't want to make it. You're less important. I always aim to give y'all good events, man. This is my second year. It's only my second year. Gorilla and Authentic, man. That was a great battle. We had Bill Collector Fonz that night. We had Dot and Queenie, man. We had some really entertaining battles. The next day, I brought y'all Twerking Rex. I brought y'all Clips and Casey. I brought y'all Nitty and Snake Eyes. Just so much shit. I threw a tournament. Next, it was only the day of the. I only knew that because he missed his flight, so I didn't know what was going on. What was in the building. Anderson was in the building the whole time, filming and working his ass off for 2 days. I wanted to be there so bad, man. And I wanted him to be there as well.
Yeah,
but, he had to get himself together. And then these 2 events, the Cook Up 2 and No Cut 2. I've never been no fucking scammer. Y'all know I'm a hustler. I go out there and get my shit. I go out there and get my shit. I'm trying to get them there and get them new flights. And, like, nobody's telling me that it's over. We're still trying to fight to get y'all these matchups, and we're still trying to fight to get people in the building. I didn't know until the day of the event that they were definitely not going to be able to make it, both of them. And I found out it might have been like an hour or so, maybe 2 hours until I told people, because I'm still putting out fires. Still got to make sure I get some matchups. Still got to make sure the people that are there are getting on stage. The people that, everything that it takes on an event.
Y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard that last part right here. That's a gaslight, my nigga. What happened to informing the people about what's going on with with people not coming? So you knew Friday they wasn't coming. You knew Friday they wasn't coming. You pretended like, oh, Saturday came, you didn't know what was going on. Or, let me rephrase. You knew Friday. And then after the event, you let us know that they wasn't coming. You didn't lower the price. So people pay $50 to see people they didn't know. Sino Savvy and Loso and Ill Will. Ill Will who? I'm waiting. It was Swamp people. And Swamp did what he did and choked in one of the rounds. Like always. So, with all that said, you can try to spin stupid people. You could try to spin people that not gonna say anything because they want to be fans of y'all's and be in the good graces. But we elevated y'all to where y'all at. We put monies in your pockets. We support y'all when y'all have events for those who own events. And y'all have the audacity to sit here and complain and be mad and be in your moist ass feelings. We are the consumers. Everybody has gotten it. Y'all think y'all exempt from that shit? Y'all rubberhead as mine.
Charlie Clips. Let's go. Yeah, J Rock and Clips is who I announced on stage. All right, so and Osolo was in the building. Anderson was in the building the whole time filming and working his ass off for 2 days straight, ready to rap against Clips. Clips had 2 deaths in the family.
He was doing what? Say that again.
Anderson was in the building the whole time filming and working his ass off for 2 days straight.
Anderson Burris was in the building working his ass off for 2 days straight. So why couldn't y'all get the audio straight? Why do y'all have to go switch between handhelds and regular mics? Why is it that he had time to diss Averb with his corny shit, but he couldn't diss everybody else that didn't show up? Why are you choosing someone that is he's a Z tier in production and shit like that for battle rap? Because because Avocado's not gonna do the we're friends, we're cool type thing and lowball him. He ain't gonna do that. When you got people like ARP that will give him 60% on top of his what he wants for a free event. Make it make sense, people. Y'all rapper head ass mine. I'm glad I'm back now.
Rap against Clips. Clips had 2 deaths in the family, and I found that out. Wednesday. So Wednesday I found out they had death in the family, and I only knew that because he missed his flight, so I didn't know what was going on. I wanted to make sure he was okay. And he told me he just want to get his mind right for a couple of days, give him a day or two to figure it out. You know what I mean? So the whole
what?
I found out they had death in the family, and I only knew that because he missed his flight, so I didn't know what was going on. I wanted to make sure he was.
You found out he had a death in the family, and the only way you found out is because he missed his flight. So you're saying because he missed his flight, you reached out to him and asked him? So Charlie Clips, why aren't you communicating with T-Top? Because that's what he said. You missed your flight. He did not know. He knew you had a death in the family. After he found out you had a death. Jesus Christ. He knew you wasn't coming to the event when you missed the flight. He didn't know you had a death in the family when you missed the flight. So Charlie Clips, why didn't you communicate that you wasn't coming when you told him give you a couple of days? If that's true, somebody's lying.
Okay. And he told me he just want to get his mind right for a couple of days, give him a day or two to figure it out. You know what I mean? So the whole 2 days we was in communication, and I'm trying to get him there and get him new flights, and like nobody's telling me that it's over. You know, we're trying to fight to get y'all these matchups, and we're still trying to fight to get people in the building. I didn't know until the
Oh man, I missed something.
Get his mind right for a couple of days, give him a day.
Wait, I missed it.
I found that out Wednesday. So Wednesday I found out they had death in the family, and
death in the family.
I only knew that because he missed his flight, so I didn't know what was going on.
Missed the flight. When was the flight? When was the flight? It had to be like Friday or something. Friday was the flight. It had to be like a Friday. A Thursday or Friday. I'll give him the Friday. Okay.
And he told me he just want to get his mind right for a couple of days. I only knew that because he missed his flight, so I didn't know what was going on. I wanted to make sure he was okay. And he told me he just want to get his mind right for a couple of days, give him a day.
You reached out to him to see if he was okay. And he told you to give him a couple of days. So, with what you just said, sir, the flight had to be on a Wednesday. Or a Thursday. It had to be. Because y'all talked. See, this is confusing. First you said, let's hear this again. I'm out. We're not doing it.
Let's go next. Charlie Clips.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Yeah, T-Rock Clips is who I announced on stage. All right, so and Osolo Anderson was in the building one time filming and working his ass off for 2 days straight, ready to rap against Clips. Clips had 2.
What does Osolo have to do with Clips? Osolo had Tay-Rock. I'd be sad. Why did you bring that up?
Deaths in the family. And I found that out Wednesday.
You found that out Wednesday.
I found out they had death in the family, and I only knew that because he missed his flight, so I didn't know what was going on. I wanted to make sure he was okay.
You only knew that because he missed his flight. So it had to be on Wednesday that he had his flight. So on Wednesday, y'all should have just canceled the battle, and you should have announced to the people. But you didn't want to do that because Verb already had his minions or whatever fuck up your sales of a pay-per-view. And this would have made your pay-per-view sales even worse. So then how do you pay everybody? Because we know you ain't got money like that, bro. Yeah. Not for what these niggas pay. want for battling.
Okay. And he told me he's going to get his mind right for a couple of a day or two to figure it out.
Day
you know
two,
what I mean?
Thursday,
So
Friday.
music communication. I'm trying to get him there and I'm getting new flights, and like nobody's telling me that it's over. We're still trying.
You try to get him there. You try to get him the flights. Okay. So Thursday, Friday.
To fight to get y'all these matchups, and we're still trying to fight to get people in the building. I didn't know until the day of the event that they were definitely not going to be able to make it.
So Friday, both of who? Oh, you talking about Tay-Rock? Because I know he was sick or he had to go to the hospital. So something physically had to be wrong. Is you talking about them or who's we?
Found out it might have been like an hour or so, maybe 2 hours until I told people because I'm still putting out fires. Still gotta make sure I get some matchups. Still gotta make sure
Wait.
on stage until the day of the event that they were definitely not gonna be able to make it. Both of them. And found out it might have been like an hour or so, maybe 2 hours until I told people because I'm still putting out fires. Still gotta make sure I get some matchups. Still gotta make sure the people that are there are getting on stage. The people that everything that it takes to win an event.
That was stupid. What you just said right there was stupid.
Of them. And found out it might have been like an hour or so, maybe 2 hours. Like nobody's telling me that it's over. We're still trying to fight to get y'all these matchups, and we're still trying to fight to get people in the building. I didn't know until the day of the event that they like.
This is all filibuster. This is all bullshit.
And I only knew that because he missed his flight, so I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
And he told me he's going to get his mind right for a couple of days, give him a day or two to figure it out. You know what I mean? So the whole 2 days we was in communication, and I'm trying to get him there, and I'm getting new flights. And
day of the battle,
nobody's telling me that it's over. We're still trying to fight to get y'all these matchups, and we're still trying to fight to get people in the building.
It's still trying to fight to get you these matchups and get people in the building. Okay.
I didn't know until the day of the event that they were definitely.
You didn't know until the day of the event, which Friday, or you the day of. That means the day of Saturday.
Be able to make it, both of them. Found out it might have been like an hour or so, maybe 2 hours until I told people because I'm still putting out fires. Still gotta make sure I get some.
It might have been an hour, 2 hours. What the fuck was you saying right here?
So we're still trying to fight to get people in the building. I didn't know until the day of the event that they were definitely not gonna be able to make it, both of them. Found out it might have been like an hour or so, maybe 2 hours until I told people because I'm still putting out fires. Still gotta make sure I get some matchups. Still gotta go to people that are there, are getting on stage. The people that everything that it takes to win an event.
Cap.
Out fires. Still gotta make sure I get some matchups. Still gotta make sure the people that are there are getting on stage. The people that everything that it takes.
Cap. All that what you just said, cap. Full shit. That's bullshit, my nigga. That even make any motherfucking sense. Find out an hour or 2 hours, and then we still had your flyers and on stage. What you say? Say it again.
Make it, both of them. Found out it might have been like an hour or so, maybe 2 hours until I told people because I'm still putting out fires. Still gotta make sure I get some matchups. Still gotta make sure the people that are there are getting on stage. The people that everything that it takes to win an event.
Everything they're gonna take on the event takes on to run an event. So what happened to you not telling the people? Since you were so quick, oh, I'm for the people. I came right out and told you, me and A-Verb ain't going down, and A-Ward canceled and sent his deposit back. Did everybody else send their deposit back? Because I haven't heard that. I haven't heard that from you. Let me know. You didn't, so you don't gotta let me know.
And I was hurt, and I was sick. Yeah, I was really sick, y'all. Shit just didn't go down, dog. It didn't go down, man. People put in time to be there and take off work. The people at home who couldn't make it, niggas got bills and flights is expensive. People got rent and
you said it was a successful event. You said out your mouth it was a successful event. I want to say it was a shit. I want to say it was an successful event, but they're gonna kill me for saying that.
job, so everybody can't make it. So even the people at home, like y'all just as important to me. You know what I mean? I don't want you to think just because you couldn't make it, you're less important. I always aim to give y'all good events, man. This is my second year. It's only my second year. You know, it's only my second year, and I brought you a lot of successful events.
And look, kudos for this is your second year. Kudos for putting on successful events. But that still does not deflect for the lies that you're doing here.
Brought y'all the cook up too. We had y'all know Gorilla and Authentic, man. It was a great battle. We had Bill Collector Fonz that night. We had Dot and Greedy, man. We had some really entertaining battles. The next day I brought y'all Twerking Rex. I brought y'all Chris and Casey. I brought y'all Nitty and Snake Eyes. You know, just so much shit.
Deflection.
$10,000. A tournament for $10,000. Anybody could have won this thing. Anybody could have won this tournament, you know?
A tournament for $10,000. Did they get paid to come do all those raps to get to the finals to win the 10,000? Did they get extra money for every time they battled? Did y'all fly them out and hotels? Did you do any of that? I would like to know that part. So when you sit here and try to gaslight motherfuckers, make sure you know who you talking to. Oh, you do. Because the majority of battle rap, the people in battle rap believe you stupid niggas. There's a bootleg gang for a reason. You know why there's a bootleg gang? Because sometimes y'all events ain't shit. Okay? That's one. Two, one of y'all really don't put out the content like that. And also, they got an app somewhere trying to hide shit. That's what's up. Because they rich. I've never heard a battle rapper say they're rich. Like, but city, I guess he's rich. But I never hear Mook say he's rich. I don't never hear Lux say he's rich. I don't hear none of these people say they're rich. Even Daylight. I don't hear he say he's rich. That don't make sense to me. Go ahead, T-Top.
That, man, I took niggas overseas. From the first battle on league overseas. You get what I'm saying?
So?
Then these two events, you know, the cook up too. You know, I've never been no fucking scammer. Y'all know I'm a hustler. I go out there and get my shit. You know, I go out there and get my shit. You know, I ain't no scamming ass nigga. I'm not a fucking thief, you know.
You did scam the culture, sir. This is how you scam the culture. By manipulating a situation. You're scamming. You're not telling the truth. Because if you told the truth, when you came out and told everybody about Verb and A-Ward, you should have just turned around and said the same thing about Charlie Clips and Tay-Rock. Because you knew on Wednesday. And y'all try to give the couple of days to see if things can work out. One might be doable because Tay-Rock, it might have been a health thing. But when there's a death in the family, you as the boss should have said, I love you, Clips, man. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Just send me the deposit back. Go handle your people's, your family and shit. And we'll do this again another time. Clips, you already know how you are with yourself. Right? You should have just said, I'm not gonna do this to you. I can't be there. I got death and family. I gotta deal with this over here. Legitimate. Nobody's gonna say anything. The only way people are gonna say something is if you don't lower the price. But you need as much money as you need because you need to pay for this fuckery. You could try to spend them.
I know it's a lot of conspiracy theories out there. I'm gonna let y'all have fun with those. I ain't really gonna address those, you know what I'm saying? No fucking scammer. Y'all know I'm a hustler. I go out there and get my shit. You know, I go out there and get my shit. And I ain't no scamming ass nigga. I'm not a fucking thief, you know.
Give them back your 50. Get refund money. The only way you're gonna repackage this event if you pay back the money. If you don't pay back the money, the things you and Calico got to talk about, as far as, oh, when I looked at the pay-per-view, how many people looked at the pay-per-view, and then I look at how many people are talking about it. Oh my gosh, they're bootlegging our shit. No. There are people that watch Piper Boy. There's people that watch Chris Unbiased. There's people that watch Angry Fan. There's people that watch Polo. There's people that watch Vita Fly. There's people that watch Jay Black that didn't pay the pay-per-view and they listened to what they had to say. You don't think I can have a discussion about a battle I didn't see? What? I can make shit up. Like your event. I got in there. Cino Savvy and Loso was up there. Did I listen to their battle? No. They was judging the battle. And Low won. That's all I saw. Because it was lackluster. It wasn't entertaining. Your event. Not saying that battle, but the event. Sitting there waiting for y'all to, between intermission times. Is you dumb? The card for me wasn't all that anyway. So why would I pay for it? Why? Because I don't care about what was on that card for real. The only thing I maybe chess and A Ward. I just wanted to see what A Ward would do with a chess. Which would have been light work because chess chokes and throws up all the goddamn time. But he think he's the hottest shit out. That's the delusional shit y'all a lot of battle rappers have. The majority of your shit is trash because you choked or threw up. And it was a horrible battle. Stop playing, man. Y'all niggas are crazy.
I know it's a lot of conspiracy theories out there. I'm gonna let y'all have fun with those. I ain't really gonna address those, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know for the people who purchase the pay-per-view. Not all y'all that's just talking.
Cap.
The ones who purchase the pay-per-view.
Cap. In the last video, you said you're not going to say anything about what the internet has to say. You're not going to tell them that we are wrong. That's what you said. You're not mad at it. Mad at the internet. The people on the internet. That's what you said, sir. Now,
I know it's a lot of conspiracy theories out there. I'm gonna let y'all have fun with those. I ain't really gonna address those, you know what I'm saying? But I do want everyone to know, for the people who purchase the pay-per-view, not all y'all that's just talking about it. But the ones who purchase the pay-per-view, I am gonna make sure y'all get these battles for free. I'll never make y'all pay twice for the same battle, though. I don't even get down like that. I'll say the same CD twice. I ain't gonna say the same battle twice, though. I can't give it up like that. Yeah, it might have took me 48 hours to get my head right because I'm so disappointed. I put so much into this, man. I just needed to be in a clear headspace, you know.
That's a cap. That's a cap. Because on that interview, you said that I want to say it was successful. It was a movie. No, you said it was the movie. You stamped it as it was a movie in the building. Everybody had a good time. Everybody was giving you praises. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. And you thought this was successful. But internet perception will say, are you stupid? And you said that the internet's not wrong. Now you say,
not all y'all that's just talking about it. But the ones who purchase the pay-per-view, I am gonna make sure y'all get these battles for free. I'll never make y'all pay twice for the same battle, though. I only CD twice. I ain't gonna say the same battle twice, though. I can't give it up like that. Yeah, it might have took me 48 hours to get my head right because I'm so disappointed. I put so much into this, man. I just needed to be in a clear headspace, you know, which I'm probably still not. But yeah, so we're gonna make sure y'all get the
So you need to get in a clear headspace, and then what?
A clear headspace, you know, which I'm probably still not. But yeah, so we're gonna make sure y'all get the battles for free. I'm putting this together. I'm working fast and hard to get this to y'all. I made some notes from there.
Shout out to you, man, for just trying your hardest and being stand up, and being solid, bro. There's only so much you can do, man. You did everything you can do, bro. Get in them battles, bro. Don't be hard on yourself, bro. You was in the building.
Facts. I know, but you know they ain't gonna let me live.
I know, but the more you be down on yourself, people take advantage of that, bro.
Yeah,
you know, people like you said, you really only care. Well, I'm not gonna say only care because you care, but it's really about the people who pay for pay-per-view.
Yes.
You know, so all these people who be bootlegging our shit.
No. Who is that talking? Is you dumb? Because I bet you've watched a bootleg or something. I bet you T-Top has too.
Anyway, them be the ones with the most to say.
Yeah, do it.
You know what I'm saying?
We had some people that requested a refund. I get it back to them. You know what I'm saying? Just off the strength. Well,
So why did you block BA for real 100? Get your bars up media when he got on your post and asked you a question about where is Nitty and Twerk an hour and a half later? Why did you block them? He paid for your event. He paid for your event. It seems like you're sitting here saying the people that pay for it get your respect. And the people that bootleg your shit, fuck them. So why did you block BA from Get Your Bars Up Media? Can you explain that to me, sir? Because you're contradicting yourself. You being a little battle rap hypocrite. You are. You being a battle rap hypocrite. And I'm going to need you to stop. I'm going to need you to stop. Okay. Go ahead.
That's a record too. So I like T-Top is denying refunds. You know what I'm saying? If you want your bread back, you get your bread back.
How does BA get his money back when you blocked him? How does BA from Get Your Bars Up Media, T-Top, get his money back that he paid for your event? You just sat here and said,
I'm saying just off the strength. Well, Rap Grid did. I told Rap Grid too. So it's not like T-Top is denying refunds. You know what I'm
You really only care. Well, I'm not gonna say only care because you care, but it's really about the people who pay for pay-per-view.
Yes.
So all these people who be bootlegging our shit anyway, them be the people with the most.
okay, cool. That's Calico. That's Calico speaking. I have it speed up. That's Calico speaking. It only matters to the people that bought the pay-per-view. So, Mr. T-Top and Mr. Calico, what happens when a person asks a question that wasn't disrespectful, like moi? Hold motherfucking accountable and ask them a question. Where is this battle? You turn around and block them. How does he get his money back if you block them? Explain that, people.
But we had some people that requested a refund. I get it back to him. You know what I'm saying? Just off the strength. Well, Rap Grid did. I told Rap Grid too. So it's not like T-Top is denying refunds. You know what I'm saying? If you want your bread back, you get your bread back. But I ain't gonna lie. Like I'll say that. I'll say. I've been on some kick my back in. A lot of. What do you want?
You didn't do no deep dive on Twitter. Why would you do a deep dive now and not do a deep dive any time else? Any other time? Talk to somebody you can fool.
Tell y'all this. Y'all get your money back. Y'all ain't getting a fucking free battle.
Nothing. Don't say that, but now I'm really disappointed. Man, I'm just as much hurt as y'all. Or even more, if I'm being honest, even more for real. I know this is like, I know this is something to talk about with people right now, but this is my real life. This is a real situation that we're going through and we're trying to fix right now. So, I really don't find too many jokes in it, but I definitely do what I gotta do.
Did you pay your sponsor back? Because your sponsor gave you the money for this battle for you and Averb specifically. Did you give your money back to the sponsor since it didn't go down? I ask questions.
Battles, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do, man. I know people still at home probably not gonna accept this and got frustration and stuff like that. Like I say, y'all all welcome to come up, lights. You feel me? Questions, I'm not scared of. So, send your request up if y'all want to.
JT just came.
Yeah, y'all wouldn't allow me on that on platforms that y'all have me. Yeah, whatever platform y'all on, y'all not gonna have me up to ask y'all questions because I got to give you pushback. I'm gonna listen to a couple of questions. I'm not about to listen to all this. If you want to listen to the rest of this, is 15 minutes of fame. I mean, I could just fast forward and see if there's something I can pick up. But this is probably right here is what I want to get into.
I'm not. I know I've been off a little bit. I'm not familiar.
JT, don't come up here playing.
Yeah, did you have something you wanted to say, sweetie? JT.
Okay, hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, love.
Okay, yeah. I'm just listening to the conversation and I just spit in my little talk when I need to talk about. But how y'all doing this morning?
Bye, JT, and I knew you was gonna come up here playing. That's not that type of fucking space. Get the fuck down.
That's not really the fans' business. You know what I'm saying? Fans as a whole, we've always said we don't care about the business, and it's not his job to explain how the event came to be. The event came to be. As far as anybody's anger, frustration, or whatever about the stream quality and those that didn't happen, we embrace all of it. Y'all are 1,000% entitled to
the boss. Why y'all talking? Why y'all trying to put capes on? That man, that guy is supposed to be a man. He don't need a woman to talk for him. He could talk for himself. Why are you talking? Is because he's failing. And you're trying to clean it up.
feel that way if you put forth any money into the event, whether virtual or in person. So we embrace all negative positive, constructive, whatever feedback that comes with it, y'all 1,000% entitled to that. It's not none of y'all business. So that part is a whole separate situation. As far as the people that are trying to spread narratives.
Business is nobody. The business is not our business. Well, technically, it is our business when people put in money to your business. Sorry. Y'all dealing in customer service. Okay? And if I put my hard-earned money into y'all business, you damn well you gonna answer my questions. The hard way or the easy way?
That we gonna let them do that. As far as the people that say, well, T-Top should have known better in the book certain battlers, Turk was on the No Cut one, and he gave a great battle versus T-Rex. Turk was on the Hunt season card where he battled in, and him and Bissell Bonds had a great battle. So these are battlers that he is familiar with and has delivered for him before. You know what I'm saying? Rock.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That don't mean shit. Because Smack said, y'all people that ask for this type of money, y'all go to your peers and your battle rappers and other leagues and battle over there for the low. Meanwhile, when you come over here, you ask me for the top tier money. T-Top, he's talking about you too. You do know that, right? All y'all motherfuckers that have a league, he's talking about y'all. You think y'all exempt from what he was saying? Y'all gotta be stupid if you don't believe that.
On and so forth. So those things.
And the ball, stop punching for the you got your cape on. Take that motherfucker off.
It's all about how you recoup after.
The battle is what gets these battles done. You know, so they are ready to get these battles done, man. And so I want to deliver on my promise, deliver on my business. You know, that's just what I do.
I want to add to that. I want to add to what Boss said. Now this is more serious battle right here.
Will it be free for the people that was in the building? You say yes, right? Yes, it's going to be free. Well, that's not how life works. In order to be free, they have to spend more money. Meaning, they have to get their flights or their travel to where you're at. They got to get hotels. They got to get transportation. They got to get, you know, if they want to buy another outfit or anything like that, they got that too. Food, drinks, recreational things. Me, smoke weed. I don't do nothing else. I used shrooms when I was younger. I smoke weed. Y'all dope heads. I don't know. Y'all do too much. But anyway. Who y'all talking to? Because you're talking to. I'm part of this.
Not bullshit right now. I want everybody who's a real supporter of the culture to stop using this narrative of, okay, Rock or Cal or even myself, you know what I'm saying, or T-Top, whoever it is, why would you wait to the last minute? And I want people to understand from the beginning of time of battle rap, you don't really have people calling out of a battle rap a month ahead, 2 weeks ahead, none of that, because guess what? At the end of the day, every battler is doing everything they can to make it to the battle. So when a motherfucker come on the day of the battle and say, oh, this battle is not happening, it's because we really just found out it's impossible to do. So I want everybody to stop saying.
No. He knew on Wednesday. He knew for Friday. No announcement? Cool. CAPO, stop doing that.
it's bad business when a nigga no show on the same day. Like, bro, just because I have a death in my family, just because I go to jail, because all of these negative things happen. As a battle rapper, I'm still trying to get to that event. I'm still trying to handle my business.
That's cool.
Sometimes we want to do it so bad, we don't realize, damn, I really can't do it.
That's cool. We understand that. But we also know that there's a large chance you're not. What are you talking about? Why do y'all think y'all could just say anything and think y'all saying something?
And sometimes it comes down to that day of. Unfortunate times we have where somebody can call off a week ahead and give a week heads up, but it's not always gonna be like that.
And we know that.
I forgot to speak about one battle too, y'all. Twerk and Nitty. I know a lot of people seen the interviews and seen that Twerk was at the building and the battle didn't happen and Nitty was there and the battle didn't happen. We really ran out of time, y'all. I had the venue booked from doors open at 2 to 10 o'clock p.m., y'all. So even the time that from 10 to 11:45, I had to pay extra to keep it, you know what I'm saying, just to get everything going and try to get what we did have to y'all. You get what I'm saying, man?
You pay extra it was 2 to 10. You pay extra to 11:45 to give us what you gave us. And that was a movie to y'all? For the people that was watching? You thought that was a movie? Okay.
The reason the battle didn't happen, and I know y'all don't give a fuck about this, and this is not your concern. I just got to be transparent with y'all. So New Jersey Twerk was on the way to the battle, and his tire blew up. And I'm on the FaceTime with him. I'm in the back room, me and the whole staff. I'm calling tow trucks. I'm doing this. I'm watching the pedestrians come fix his tire on the side of the
Cap.
Cap. He's
No. Cap.
2.5 hours away. So
Cap. Are you dumb? We just heard Rum Nitty say, oh, why we didn't go down is because so much stuff going on. I don't know what to do right now. Oh, shit. What excuse do I give? Time ran out on the venue. So I made the call and said, hey, just cut it. We ain't gonna do the battle. New Jersey Twerk's here, right here. He's here. He's in the building. He's in the building. That's what you said, Rum Nitty. And now you want to be honest and transparent with us. Only certain things you want to be honest and transparent, King. Is that what you want to do?
And his tire blew up. And I'm on the FaceTime with him. I'm in the back room, me and the whole staff. I'm calling tow trucks. I'm doing this. I'm watching the pedestrians come fix his tire.
We rewind.
11:45, I had to pay extra to keep it, you know what I'm saying, just to get everything going and try to get what we did have. You get what I'm saying, man?
Yeah.
The reason why the battle didn't happen, and I know y'all don't give a fuck about this, and this is not your concern. I just got to be transparent with y'all.
We don't give a fuck about this. I have to be transparent with y'all. What the fuck do you mean by we don't give a fuck about this? We don't give a fuck about why Twerk is not there. We don't give a fuck about why Twerk and Rum Nitty's not battling. We don't give a fuck. So why did you tweet out Rum and Twerk going up next? Why you tweet that out? If you was doing all this, because you about to explain, you was trying to call tow trucks.
11:45, I had to pay extra to keep it, you know what I'm saying, just to get everything going and try to get what we did have to y'all. You get what I'm saying, man? The reason why the battle didn't happen, and I know y'all don't give a fuck about this, and this is not your concern. I just gotta be transparent with y'all. So New Jersey Twerk was.
You sound dumb saying that. I'm dead ass. You sound dumb as fuck, nigga. And you think I'm dumb. I'm not dumb. You're dumb for thinking you get past me. Well, you might not be dumb because there are probably some stupid people that believe you. Because I definitely don't hear no pushback on this space.
On the way to the battle, and his tire blew. And I'm on the FaceTime with him. I'm in the back room, me and the whole staff. I'm calling tow trucks. I'm doing this. I'm watching pedestrians come fix his tire on the side of the fucking road. You know, and I'm watching it. He's too.
You said what? Whoa!
Try to get what we did have to y'all. You get what I'm saying, man? The reason why the battle didn't happen. No, I know y'all don't give a fuck about this, and this is not your concern. I just got to be transparent with y'all. So New Jersey Twerk was on the way to the battle, and his tire blew. And I'm on the FaceTime with him. I'm in the back room, me and the whole staff. I'm calling tow trucks. I'm doing this. I'm watching the pedestrians come fix his tire on the side of the fucking road. You know.
You calling tow trucks, and you're watching pedestrians change his tire on the road. And this is the guy that y'all praising battle rap. A nigga that don't know how to change his own motherfucking tire. He needs people to come help him. Just like right now, T-Top is helping him. Oh my God. How do we know T-Top that Twerk was there? How do we know he was there? I didn't see an interview of Twerk. The one thing I did see was Hip Hop Was Real with Rum Nitty, the video I played, and it had Twerk clipped into it, like they were sitting there together. I didn't see that. Why are you playing with me? Why are you playing with the culture that has motherfucking common motherfucking sense? And when you play with people like that, you can't knock them how they respond to you. Is you dumb? Yes, you are. Go ahead.
And I'm watching, and he's 2.5 hours away. So when he get his donut on, and I'm sitting there in the back room on FaceTime with him. So it's not a wild New Jersey Twerk excuse or nothing like this. This is just what happened. You know what I mean? And there's plenty of people that can vouch that was in the room and working to get the situation better. Get him a tow truck. Get him it was Easter weekend. All the tire shops was closed. We tried to get him to Walmart. They was the only one that had them. They were the only one that had tires that was open. They didn't have the size tire. So he said, "Fuck it, bro. I'm just put the donut on and I'm gonna just ride." So he put the donut on. He rolled down to the event. When he got there, he said,
You was trying to call the tow trucks. Tow trucks are 24 hours. So what happened to that? What happened to that? What happened to the tow truck drivers? CAPO, the tow truck drivers showed up? Yeah, no, they didn't. Because his words was, next, I was on FaceTime with him. I'm watching civilians change his tire. Cool. Next it was, they trying to get a tire from a place, but everything was closed. And the only place that had his tire was Walmart. And what else was that? You had it at Walmart?
all the tire shops was closed. We tried to get him to Walmart. They was the only one that had them. They were the only one that had tires that was open. They didn't have the size tire. So he said, "Fuck it, bro. I'm just put the donut on." And
they was the only one that was open. Cap, y'all think I'm stupid as hell. Look, as many times I've been to Walmart and had to get a flat tire fix, they have a time limit, bitch. So automotive center. Let's see what's going on here. Hold on. I'm. Wait. Hold on. Let me restart this. What time is the automotive center open and closed at Walmart? 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So why isn't New Jersey Twerk there Friday or Saturday? If the event starts at 2 Central Standard Time, 3 Eastern Standard Time. If the event starts at, because it's on the east, if the event starts at 3 and Monday through Saturday closes early on Sundays at 6 p.m. Whatever time, Central, Pacific, whatever time y'all have at 6 p.m. on Sundays, that's when it close. Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., they're open. The automotive place. Why is New Jersey Twerk on the road that's going to take, he said, 2 hours? What did he say?
And there's plenty of people that could vouch that was in the room and working to get his situation better. Get him a tow truck, get him it was Easter weekend. All the tire shops was closed. We tried to get him to Walmart. They was the only one that had them. They the only one that had tires that was open. They didn't have the side tire. So he said, fuck it, bro. I'm going to just put the donut on and I'm going to just ride. So he put the donut on. He rode down to the event. When he got there, he said, yo, let me run this shit to you on the side of the building like we do every time we get to a building. So if people see him rapping on the side, that
no, it's before this.
pedestrian's going to fix his tire on the side of, and I'm watching it. He's 2.5 hours away. So when
2.5 hours away. The day of the event, the day Saturday, 2.5 hours away. Saturday. I know I didn't fall off any truck when I was born. I know I didn't. A stork didn't deliver me yesterday. I know. That don't make no sense.
his tire blew. And I'm on the FaceTime with him. I'm in the back room, me and the whole staff. I'm calling tow trucks. I'm doing this. I'm watching the pedestrian.
When was you doing this? Before your tweet or after your tweet? Which one? T-Top. See, I should be trying to fuck with y'all niggas. I'm trying to keep it copacetic. But when niggas try to play with my intelligence, it just don't sit really well with me. And the people that fuck with me, they really know. I'm not going to stand for that shit. Hence, while I'm back. Let's call the shit out right now. 2.5 hours. Okay. Before the tweet or after the tweet? That's what I need to know.
He's going to fix his tire on the side of the fucking road, and I'm watching it. He's 2.5 hours away. So when he get his donut on, and I'm sitting there in the back room on FaceTime with him. So it's not a wild New Jersey twerk excuse or nothing like this. This is just what happened. You know what I mean?
He's watching it during the event.
Get his situation better. Get him a tow truck. Get him it was Easter weekend.
If he was doing all this, how does he know The people in the building was all happy, and it was a movie in the building, and everybody in the building enjoyed themselves. How do you know this if you was dealing with all this at the last minute? And you think this was a successful event?
All the tire shops was closed. We tried to get them to Walmart. They was the only one that had them. They the only one that had tires that was open. They didn't have the size tire. So he said, fuck it, bro. I'm just put the donut on and I'm gonna just ride. So he put the donut on.
7 a.m., 7 p.m.
When he got there, he said, yo, let me run this shit to you on the side of the building like we do every time we get to a building. So if people seen rapping on the side, that does not mean Twerk was unfucking prepared. That just means he wanted to spit his raps real quick before he went in the building. He came on the side of the building, he spit his raps. Anderson came out and said, yo, it's over, bro. Like, she, the time is cut down. She's really putting us out. So I had to come in there and I had to tell y'all that, and it hurt my soul to tell y'all that, man. I didn't want to tell y'all that, dog. I wanted that shit to happen.
So let's try to do some math. I'm a little faded. I don't know what time you.
Yeah, so I had to come in there.
Wait a minute. I can go look. Let me go look so we can make this point right here. Ooh, that's not your name. Mm-hmm. This is you right here. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Let me rewind this. 5 hours ago. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let me go to the 4th. That's crazy. I'm still able to follow you. Oh, okay, it will right there. April 4th at 9:39 p.m. That's Central Standard Time for me. 10:39 Eastern Standard Time. 9:39 Central Standard Time. 10:39 Eastern. April 4th, 2026. Twerk vs. Nitty up next. That's what he posted on Twitter, April 4th. Hold on real quick. Let me take a picture of that. So we just have evidence. It's right there. So that's the tweet that you put out there. Cool. Now let's rewind it a little bit. Say that again.
So he said, fuck it, bro. I'm just put the donut on and I'm gonna just ride. So he put the donut on. He rode down to the event. When he got there, he said, yo, let me run this shit to you on the side of the building like we do every time we get to a building. So
you was 2.5 hours away. You 2.5 hours away. Yep, you was 2.5 hours away. So now you either tweeted, when you tweeted, that must have been maybe is either before or after you pre-tweeted that was happening and he wasn't there. He was on his way, but you knew he wasn't going to be there on time because he was 2.5 hours away. Numbers ain't adding up, sir. They don't make sense.
Prepared. That just means he wanted to spit his raps real quick before he went in the building. He came on the side of the building. He spit his raps.
He wanted to spit his raps on the side of the building. That's what he wanted to do. That's cap. You had 2.5 hours to spit your fucking raps in the car. Who you talking to? You had 2.5 hours to spit your raps in the car. You need to take more time. Why didn't you pay more money to keep it open? Because you paid more money to keep it open that night before. Because you said that. So when you're a liar, you can't keep your lie straight. When you're 100% a real authentic person, it's going to keep it 100 with you. You don't have to cover your shit.
Anderson came out and said, "Yo, it's over, bro. Like, she, the time is cut down. She's really putting us up." So I had to come in there and I had to tell y'all that, and it hurt my soul to tell y'all that, man. I didn't want to tell y'all that.
It hurt your soul?
Yeah, so I had to come in there, and I told y'all that the battle's going to be postponed as well. I don't want y'all to put no wild twerk, get on his ass. Well, hey, nigga, should have flew. That's cool. But he didn't do no wild twerk stunts. He didn't do whatever y'all thinking, and it didn't happen.
The only reason why Twerk drives is because he wants to carry his pistol, which is cool if you're trying to defend and protect yourself for unprovoked problems. But when you have ran off on people with money, you have enemies. So his events, he'll drive. Unless it's URL, he'll fly and all that other shit. But with everybody else, he drives. So, is that anybody else's fault? No. But it shows who he is. You can't fight. We know how Spanish Harlem has been blackballed out this culture. It's funny, and it's funny to me and crazy to me that people will go out their way to promote, plaster, show, joke about when Twerk beat up Norbs for violation, as he should. But y'all don't want to keep the same energy when it comes to y'all favorite Twerk. Y'all try to blackball and suppress Spanish Harlem. For why? For what? For who? It could have been a left knuckle sandwich and a right knuckle sandwich, or a two-piece, or a body blow, or a Hayuki. And this big bag, I'm strapped in. Madness. Spanish Harlem put me in a coma. He didn't need that smoke and energy. He already had it bad when he's running out on and ducking and no-showing battles to run off with deposits. It's bad enough he chokes. He has a high efficiency of choking probability. You damn right.
Yeah, shout out to everybody that was there. Shout out to everybody that did purchase the pay-per-view, man. I really appreciate y'all rocking with me. And I'm gonna get that shit up. I'm gonna get y'all right.
You don't care. The 6 battles that we did get was firm. I'm not gonna hold you. So
no. We, the people, needed the battles that was promoted, not creative players that you wanted to highlight. I could remember when there was a certain guy that was from North Carolina, and he wanted you to bring you on stage and spit some bars against his opponent. And you snaked him. You went out there and you didn't do nothing for your fans, for your homeboy that you had to be homeboys, or you had a close personal friendship for your degree, and you knew what was going to happen for you to go and do that. That kind of made him look like he lost the battle for real. You know how that was. It's a controversial thing back then. Do I need to bring him up? When have I lied on this live? You might think I lied. Certain stupid niggas might think I lied. This is common sense for people that played the game and know life. See, you niggas still on this side of the hill. I'm over here already. By the time y'all get here, I'm retired living my glorious life. Not worrying about shit. Y'all gotta sit here and still struggle and worry about shit.
And that's only for day 2.
Nobody watched day 1. Nobody gave a damn about no bullshit like that. So, what's that right there? Oh, chicken and rice. Oh shit! While I'm in the middle of a live. Oh, girl, chicken and rice. I'm definitely. All right. So, I might be wrong, but I'm gonna tell you what. Y'all definitely got to hold L's around here, man. Yep. Y'all definitely got to hold L's around here. You think I'm dumb? I'm not. Look. I'm about to clip all this up. I'm on y'all asses today. Yep. Don't play. I'm fighting for the integrity and the 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 brethrenhood of my nigga. Get your bars up media asking you a question. You block them because you lied. Fuck out of here, nigga. Block me. Why am I blocked? That was all up on your Twitter. Anyway, let's get to big screen so I can adjust this right here. It's gonna be my last talking point, and I'm out of here, man. I'm about to let my food get cold. I mean, you know what I'm saying? When you have a good bitch, right? She works, does her job. You know what I'm saying? It's got promotion and shit. Saying, yeah, like that. I heard. Why is this up? Okay, I heard. I'm about to fix that when I do my share screen, that it don't pop up and it's right there. I like keep it in the back. Fucking it up. This is how the production was over the weekend. Just subpar. I can't point my finger and I gotta have a stone house, not a glass house. The fuck y'all talking about? Oh, this live is brought to you by. That's what it brought to you. It's my superpower. Yeah, my superpower. You know what I'm saying? Double V. Salute. I'm just not looking at the chat. Okay. My apologies. So, right before I went live, I seen something pop up that I watched. And I heard some things. I said, well, this is too topic. Shout out to Jay Mills. Go subscribe to his channel over there. Go subscribe to 15 Minutes of Fame. Go subscribe to Hip Hop is Real. Unc. I can't call you Uncle Rob. I can't call you Uncle Rob. We might be the same age. No, you might be a little bit older than me. You're still not my uncle. We can be like brothers from another mother or something. Like, we could be brothers. Can't be not an uncle. Yeah, that's not gonna work. But hey, I fuck with you. Respect to you. I met you before Summer Madness 9. You know what I mean? So you might not remember. You might have dementia. Don't worry about it. I'm borderline dementia and Alzheimer's. Don't worry about it. You know, we'll make it. We'll get through it. You know what I mean? So anyway. Oh shit. Let me put this around here. It's good that, when she came home from work and I ain't even smell anything. You know what I mean? And I see her pop in the door and she had I saw something white and I looked, had focus, and she had a plate for me. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, I know you niggas. I know. Sorry, you don't got it like that. Sorry, you got to argue with your bitch. I haven't had a argument like that. I might had me. I'm not say arguing because she's not an argumentative type of person. You know what I mean? I did have to like straight some things out. Like, look, like once 1.5. You feel me? There's no arguments. There's no nothing. Nobody be mad. No, none of that. How peaceful is your life? It's not. Shut the fuck up. Okay, here we go. Last piece of content. This goes from J Bills, man. He's talking about this event. You see it. T-Top versus A-Verb, Ted Rock versus O Solo, New Jersey Twerk versus Rum Nitty Part 2, A-Ward versus Chess, Charlie Clitz versus Anderson Burris, Ill Will versus Swamp, Loso versus Cino Savvy. Loso versus Cino Savvy. Loso won, and he won money. Ill Will and Swamp, they battled. Ill Will won that. Swamp choked. Charlie Clips, Anderson Burris didn't go through. A Ward Chess didn't go through. New Jersey Twerk. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 7 didn't go through. $50 for Ill Will and Swamp and Loso and Cino Savvy. Savvy, I mean, not Swavy, Savvy. That's just ass.
I'm gonna keep this short. I just really wanted to give my personal opinion on what I think happened as a battle rapper who has been at events and battled, and the promoter might have told me that they didn't have the money for me that day, and I still battled. You know what I'm saying? It was a choice I made. Some people might not make that choice, but it was a choice I made that day. This is what I think happened at T-Top's event. And Frank White, you ain't low. No! Y'all gotta find Frank White. I don't know. They said he deactivated his Twitter and all that. Nah, that ain't what we do over here in battle rap, man. You got to come outside and you got to talk to these people. And I don't like to hear, oh, Frank White only sponsored this battle, that battle, and that battle. Nah, man, if you don't believe in the event, get out of here. Stop trying to get...
This is what happens when so I don't look. I'm trying not to punch on people that I really don't know or watch or do anything like that. I just know of this person. And what I know of this person is they sponsor a lot of battles. That means that gets you connections to artists and leagues and shit like that when you sponsor battles. When you do things like that, it's almost like a cheat code per se, because you have some substantial bragging points and you have people that know you and shit like that, rather than a person that blogs and shit like that. They got it out the mud. Once you sponsor some shit and then you start doing content for battle rap and shit, I personally don't respect it. I'm not taking no shots. I personally don't respect it. Because at the end of the day, nigga, you're a bag for the battle rappers. If they really tell you, if you really heard how they felt about you and your money, you would leave this culture. Sorry. You think you're the first? Or you think you're the last? Either option is neither. How many sponsors we had in this culture and they're gone? You dumb. Go ahead.
Stop trying to get clout and get a little recognition of having yourself attached to the names. Nah, man.
See? I didn't even watch y'all. I didn't even watch this. I watched up to where you saw I started it at. It was like 10 seconds before that. And I rewinded. I said, nope. I see what's going on. He said he was going to say what he's going to say. And I said, I'm going to save it because I already had my layout of my not talking points, but what I was going to rebuttal and talk about.
But back to the point. This is what I think happened. I think one of those battle rappers that was probably going early on in the card, I think they might have got word that they wasn't going to get paid on Saturday. Let's say they might have got word that they was going to get paid like Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that. You know what I'm saying? This wouldn't be the first time this happened. You know, this didn't happen before in battle rap, so it wouldn't be the first time. So I think they got word that they weren't going to be able to get paid that day. Just normal battle stuff. They probably went outside, was smoking with somebody, chopping it up with them, blah, 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 just venting. Yeah, man, you know, so-and-so told me we ain't even getting paid today. Then you like, word? We ain't getting paid today. Who told you that? Blah, 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 blah told me. So now you go to his room or you go, where you at? I need to holler at you about something real quick. You go, yo, you heard we ain't getting paid today? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. They said we might not get paid till like Tuesday. Now, when that word gets out, it's up to the battle rapper to make the decision if they want to perform or not and be like, you know what, you just hit me.
Whoa. Hold up.
But on the flip side of that, the battle rapper might feel like, yo, if you knew you heard we ain't getting paid today. Who told you that? No, this didn't happen before in battle rap, so it wouldn't be the first time. So I think they got word that they weren't going to be able to get paid that day. Just normal battle rap stuff. They probably went outside, was smoking with somebody, chopping it up with them, blah, 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 just venting. Yeah, man, you know, so-and-so told me we ain't even getting paid today. Then you like, word?
So when you say get paid today, you mean get paid on Saturday when the event was happening?
We ain't getting paid today. Who told you that? Blah, 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 blah told me. So now you go to his room or you go, where you at? I need to holler at you about something real quick. You go, yo, you heard we ain't getting paid today? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. They said we might not get paid till like Tuesday. Now, when that word gets out, it's up to the battle rapper to make the decision if they want to perform or not and be like, you know what, you just hit me with that on Tuesday. But on the flip side of that, the battle rapper might feel like, yo, if you knew you wasn't going to have my money, why you got me all the way out here? Why? And you got me traveling, you know what I'm saying, going through TSA with all this craziness at the airports right now. You got me traveling to come here to do all this, leaving my family, putting my card down for incidentals. Why? The battle was on the 4th. Some battle rappers might not have paid their yet. And then
I'm about to tell you, these niggas, that majority of these niggas are broke.
Even my family.
They don't have a car like that.
The battle was on the 4th.
Mm-hmm.
Some battle rappers might not have paid their rent yet. That might have been, I'm keeping it real, like that might have been the rent money and the late fee, so now we could breathe for the rest of the month. You could have told me that before I got here. I could have figured something out. Or I could have came into this knowing I ain't gonna get my...
Nope, they got a deposit. Nope. Mm-mm. It's not my fault. Bad with money. It's not my fault.
my birthday. I'm gonna get it Tuesday, so I could work around that. But you put me in a position where I'm just here, and you ain't even telling me that another battle rapper can tell. Y'all see how I just broke that down like that?
You really did it.
I've
I
headlined a
understand
card
it.
before and didn't get paid for another week. You know what I'm saying? But
What battle?
I think.
What card have you headlined? Let me ask. Which event did Jay Mills ever headline in battle rap? That was the headline? I don't think that was the headline. Let me see. First of all, it said, who's that? Okay. K-Shine versus Jay Mills. They put J like J-A-Y. That's crazy. All right. I see the thumbnail. Oh. They thought I said K-Shine. That's crazy. I'm trying to find the flyer for that event. I don't know if this was this might have been the headline. This might have been the headliner right here. This might have been the headliner. Jay Mills. Versus K-Shine. What was the other one? Jay Mills versus hold on. Let's see. John and Don. John and Don versus Jay Mills rap battle. Why don't they always had a list of the names? I don't understand why I can't see the card. But I'm sure I'm right. I'm sure I'm right. I know. I can say 98% that I'm right. Go ahead.
Sometimes as a battle rapper, when I'm dealing with battle rappers who have their own leagues,
right,
we try to be a little.
Who have you? What league have you been on that a battle rap brand? Come again and say what?
I understand that they not a big league like some of these other leagues. You know, they might not be a URL or a RBE or
that was Cap, bro.
Guy, you know, caffeine ain't around no more. So I understand that It's not gonna always be the big bag, and it might not be as structured as it should be. You know what I'm saying? So I might go a little over and beyond for battle rappers that's promoters and all that, because I mean, promoters and league owners. I don't want to be disrespectful, promoters and league owners. But shout out to all of the battle rappers that's promoters and league owners.
What about the bloggers? Don't sit here and act like the bloggers don't have motion to make shit happen.
Shout out to y'all. It ain't easy being a league owner. T-Top, look, I said it. I ain't on here to thrash you, man. I think you had a good heart. I think you tried to do something good. But when things don't go right and the word get out, yeah, now they're going to blame it on the audio was this or this and that. Nah, what it really was is...
I don't think this is anything. I think you're just talking. Because right there, when you said when they start blaming the audio and shit, you didn't hear that bullshit that was going on? White noise, you can barely hear the artists, mics. Are you crazy?
Somebody found out they wasn't getting paid that day, and they told somebody else, and it became a domino effect. It was like boom, 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 boom. Everything just fell. Because they was there. I seen people was there. You know what I'm saying? I know Clips was there. I seen Twerk was there. I seen Rum was there. Like,
what do I believe? When this statement right here, what do I believe? From this statement?
Because they was there. I seen people was there. You know what I'm saying? I know Clips was there. I seen Twerk was there. I seen Rum was there. Like, people was there. You know what I'm saying? And
Are you lying? You capping? Or you telling the truth? You being a stand-up real nigga. You saw that? You saw Clips was there? You saw these people there? Because what T-Top just said, nope, that's not how that went.
get back to the Rum Nitty and the easy to block captain, the easy work, and all that. I'm gonna get back to that. But this blog ain't really about all of that. I just kind of really want to focus on, because I see a lot of people thrashing T-Top right now. They like thrash. You know, I see a lot of people like they going crazy on T-Top right now, man. And I get it. Some people might have spent their money and they might feel like, nah, man, like I want my money back. That wasn't worth my money. You know what I'm saying? But this is just a learning experience. You know what I'm saying? To everybody in battle rap. This is why I be saying what I'm doing on these beats with these learning experience. But this is just a learning experience.
Bruh. Street niggas don't wear black gloves like that.
You know what I'm saying? To everybody in battle rap. This is why I be saying what I'm doing on these beats with these diss tracks. I'm not doing this to just try to shit on all the battle rappers.
You know why? They can get your DNA and your fingerprints out those gloves. Stop playing.
I'm actually doing this, and I'm telling y'all, it's other ways for you to get money. You don't got to put so much pressure on yourself to get on a stage.
Cool. So, with all that said, There we go. What I said. I don't believe a motherfucking word of the people that was sitting here talking. T-Top, Rum Nitty. Okay. Even J Mills. I had a point, but nah, that shit was stupid. You just wanted to say some shit. Because how this started was with T-Top. That's how it started. Then you felt Verb was trying to push it and you attacked Verb. That's how it went. You really might have an issue with T-Top. But that is what it is. I need Chess to hold these L's. You do too much choking for you to talk all the shit that you talk. Yeah, you gave us some good moments, some great moments. You have. I don't know which one outweighs the other. Might be your chokes. Don't blame me. You can hold these L's for even talking shit on A Ward and thinking you gonna do. I've seen you get on camera and talk hella shit. Talk that you about to watch a movie. We about to see a movie. I'm about to kill this nigga. Da, 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 and you choke or throw up. Cool. Charlie Clips. You can hold these L's for whatever excuses you had. If you had a death in the family, my condolences to you. I mean, if that's what happened, I really don't. If it happened on Wednesday, I don't think it's your fault. It's not. It's not your fault. The only thing I say to you, you have a small part in it. You should have just told them off rip. I have a death in the family. I'm not going to be able to show up. Point blank. Period. Okay. Tay Rock is not a person that knows shows and do all that shit. Especially T-Top is his brother. I don't see him doing that. Right. He did take some time, a couple of days off, a day and a half, a couple of days off of Twitter. So that might been the issue. And so I look, I've been down that road. I have one battle, and the week of the battle, I got sick. Like my allergies kicked in. Like I couldn't breathe straight. No nothing. And so I understand those things. And for me, I was like, oh, shit, I'm sick. Let me go ahead and try to get things together. And I got sick on like a Monday, maybe Sunday night or Monday morning. And my battle was like Friday evening. It was a online battle. So I was like, well, I need my voice. I need to be able to breathe for breath control, cadence delivery, and things like that. So let me pop all this medicine. Friday came, I'm still sick. But I still go through with the battle. I had to travel and shit like that. I wasn't that sick. I was better than what I was on Monday. Let's just say that. So I do understand those things. If you was trying to get that together, and last minute you couldn't do it. Okay, but on your Twitter, time and date, time and dates. He was on the day before the battle. He was on Twitter until the day of the battle, which was the Saturday. Or, no, it was Thursday. He was off Friday and Saturday, and he got back on Sunday. But who knows? I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. But things still get noted when there's still I'm giving you grace and benefit of doubt because I know your history and your track record. This is not something you do. A-Ward as well. That's why the audacity of Chess to sit here and talk about A-Ward and what he's not done for this culture just because you've been on Smack and you had to go do all that shit that you had to do to be in the position you are and get coddled and no repercussions of you not finishing the objective since you all are on a platform that promotes we the culture, we always fulfill the objective. I think as a businessman, you should want to do what you promote sold to people. You know what I'm saying? But with all that said, Capo's back. I'm about to give y'all all L's. And I'm trying to get my platform back up and going. And yes, it's about to get on and popping because I got so much content right now and almost 4 hours of content right now. I'm about to light this bitch up. Let me show you how to really do it, man. Until then, man, it's Capo the Don, aka Capology Facts. It's all about the motherfucking bars, you bitch. Y'all niggas got to hold L's. T-Top, you got to hold the L's. Hold these L's most of all because you're lying to the people. This is your brand. This is your product. And to allow outsiders to compromise you, sir, are a scammer, because you're not really trying to give people their money back. Why? You blocked my boy BA, man. That's crazy. That's the crazy part. He paid for your event. Can he get his money back? At least you can keep him blocked. Just pay him his money. And you still, at the end of the day, gotta hold these L's. I'm from the motherfucking Show Me State. I'm real Missouri. Not what A-Verb is doing. I'm real Missouri. KC to be exact. We don't have that there and her, and we don't do none of that. Country grammar. We in the Midwest. What country about you? Because we're in the middle of the map. Y'all in St. Louis. That's not country. I'm in Kansas City. That's not country. But between me and y'all, it's country-like. Let's get that shit together. Y'all niggas about to hold L's today and the rest of the time because I'm on y'all asses. Nobody's gonna do this. Nobody. Telling you that now. So now that I finished my food, I finished my drink, I'm about to go and thank my girl for being a good woman. Y'all niggas